You tripping out.
Welcome to Podcastville. The Church of What's Happening Now is brought to you by eharmony. Let me explain something to you. Forget about Valentine's Day and all that stuff. You're lonely. You work too much. You know, what do you do? Hang out in a bar and wait for Mrs. Right? If she's Mrs. Right, she wouldn't be in a bar. I mean, if you're trying online dating, chances are you run into lazy text messages, dead-end conversations, and random matches that don't turn into nothing. You can't get to know someone by looking at their picture. You know, they dope these pictures up these days. People trying to meet people. I mean, Lee's single. He's trying to meet people. He's been on eHarmony the last couple nights. I know he said he connected with somebody on there. I mean, it's that easy. You're lonely. How much lonely can you be? You're ready to meet somebody. You're ready to get out there. And eHarmony has what it takes. It's unlike any other online dating site. They take steps that other dating sites don't take in order to find your more compatible match. But listen, stop waiting. Start your journey to a satisfying, meaningful relationship. It can be fun to play around with an online dating app, but when you're ready to fall in love, truly fall in love with someone and have a meaningful relationship, there's one app that's built to bring real love. That's eHarmony. Come see how eHarmony can change your life. Go to eharmony.com and get started. You're ready to fall in love? eHarmony is the way to go. Enter my code CHURCH at checkout, all right? eharmony.com. Enter CHURCH at checkout, okay? Number 2, you know me. I'm a big dude, but I just went down from an A6 to an A5, and my gear choice is Fuji. Go to fujisports.com right now and check out a selection if you're a big guy. People tug on me from the guard. They pull on me. They try to pull me down. That fucking thing is the gear debt. Go to fujisports.com right now and press in.
Church.
Bam! And get 10% off your order. All right, that's how I roll. Number 2, you know me. You got to stay healthy. Look at this kid here. He looks beautiful. He stopped smoking. His skin color. He's back to being natural. You know, when you're black and you smoke cigarettes, you get that shady black. He don't have that no more. His skin is radiant. You understand me? I watched Soul Train for years. I knew what brothers were smoking and what brothers weren't smoking, all right? As soon as the camera hits your face. Anyway, you want to be healthy, you got to go to honor.com right now and press in.
Church.
And get 10% off on your first order delivered to your house. Nothing beats that Alpha Brain. Kick this motherfucking mule, Lee. In return, sweet darling. DB in the fucking house.
What up, though?
What's up, baby boy? You look beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Handsome.
Chilling, man.
I don't know. You said
here.
you gained weight. You don't look.
I mean, you know, I tell I stopped smoking cigarettes, so they always say you gain weight when you start smoking cigarettes because I've been eating like a motherfucker.
You hungry?
You don't look.
I mean, in the morning. I remember I used to wake up in the morning. First thing I do is smoke cigarettes, you know, and I wouldn't probably have coffee, you know, but I probably wouldn't eat.
That's what you
until
miss the
like
most,
lunch.
is drinking coffee with that cigarette in the morning.
I smoke weed with it now, you know. I just replaced everything. I just replaced the cigarettes.
Yeah, that's what
so I just smoke way more weed now.
Yeah, you smoke a ton of weed. That's how I got off the cigarettes. I got off the cigarette. It was fucking weed. I didn't like the patch. I didn't like none of that shit.
That shit made me break out. I tried it.
Yeah,
it made me break
it to
out.
make me all itchy and stuff.
But yeah.
What's going on with you, Lee Syatt?
I'm doing good.
Everything all right in your world?
Yeah, everything's been going great. It's did a couple open mics last night. I'm really enjoying it.
Good.
What's up, Lee?
Oh yeah.
Lee's doing.
Oh yeah, Danny, you saw me in Austin.
Yeah, I saw you Austin. It was lit.
That's crazy.
You out there doing your thing. I fucked with you, Lee. That's right.
Where were you?
Huh?
At Sam Tripoli's room?
No, we was in Austin.
Oh, that's right.
I came out there, hung with my church folk. You know
That
what
was
I'm
a
saying?
nice time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a nice
Went to
time.
Papa Do's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I could go for like a loaf of that bread right now.
Oh, shit. That bread put 20 pounds on your ass, man.
Quick.
That's why I could live out there. If I lived out there, I'd be fat as
Yeah,
fuck.
Texas is scary, man.
Texas. And it's almost like it's co-signed to be fat. Like,
you
the
know
bitches
what,
like
bro?
you and everything.
It don't matter. It don't matter what part of Texas you go to. You'll find fucking something. Something, Lee. I swear to God, it's the weirdest thing.
What do you mean something? Like food-wise?
Yeah, like something that you leave there going, Jesus, fuck.
And they just give you
That
so
was a
much
good
food, man.
breakfast.
They give you too much food, man.
You know, for $10, that was a big fucking breakfast, you know?
He ain't lying, man. They say everything bigger in Texas.
El Paso, when I used to go to El Paso, there was a supermarket on the corner. I would stay in the condo. And I would be excited because fucking 60 yards away, they had a place that made food every day. Plus, they made 2 soups, homemade. I ain't talking about cream of chicken and chicken noodle. No. They would make exotic shit.
Oh,
that
fire
when you
shit.
ate it, you're like, damn. But on Fridays, they made yucatan fish soup. And I would get all coked up on Thursday night because I knew I'd be straight once I had that fish soup in the morning.
Oh my God.
This shit was so fucking good. I'd buy it by the gallon.
Oh my God.
And I'd eat it all day. All fucking day I would eat it from that supermarket.
Yeah.
You know, you always found something. There was always something in Texas. That
I
you
love
liked.
Texas, man.
I dig it. I always have.
I mean, what's their weed laws a little different. That's the only.
Is it legal
I mean, they
there?
always just say don't mess with Texas. That's all I know.
Right. They don't get
Come
caught.
on vacation, leave on probation. That's what they tell you. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't mess around with it, man.
Do you guys get worried about? Because like, when I was driving cross country, my mom was like, "Be careful, you're Jewish. Be careful where you stop." And I mean, I never had anyone look at me anyway. But like, being black and being Hispanic is a little bit more obvious than it is to be a Jew. I can hide. Like, I mean, do you get scared, Danny?
I mean, yeah, when you're doing wrong. But if I ain't doing that, no. But I remember when I was a kid, we used to do all type of wild shit. Yeah.
You know, like that pisses me off when I read in the paper that you pulled Snoop over at the airport and he had an ounce of weed. Wow. You're a fucking secret agent. You know
Oh yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, you're a fucking secret agent. Like, you know. I mean, there's some people that they're obvious. Like, Snoop has to have a problem traveling. Or there's somebody with him who's, you know, he's got 10 people.
He probably so connected now. As soon as he touched down everywhere he go, he got somebody that already got it.
But he ain't got that Cali bud. He grew up on Cali bud.
I know.
He grew up on
I know.
Cali bud.
You might be right.
So it's tough.
different.
It's different.
What do they check private planes, or can you just do whatever you want on
you
that?
do whatever the fuck you want on there. You
It's all on the
you
pilot.
could drop a chick. You could throw a chick off a plane in midair. They don't know nothing.
The worst place is Arizona, though, on tour. Like, you know, when you always go through Arizona, you got to tighten it all the way up because they'll pull your bus over in a heartbeat. So every time we go through Arizona, we make sure we don't got shit.
That's crazy.
They had checkpoints
Like they had
and all type of shit.
that sheriff was pretty intense there.
Yeah, man, you don't want to get locked up in the tents and wearing that pink shit. Fuck that, man. Arizona's a scary place, man. I can't. Yeah, you know. But I guess everything's about to be changing, man. The weed laws is loosening up, and you know, it's about to be dispensaries everywhere, man. Next 10 years, man, this shit about to be lit.
I don't even know the change. Like, I've been talking about this for like 3 days. I haven't seen no change. I'm still getting fucking high power shit. You know what I'm saying? The one place I go to, they're by the book now.
They ain't nothing past 10.
They're by the book, dog.
Damn.
It's fucking crazy. They're down to bare bones. Like, I'm gonna be able to go there twice.
That's how
more.
Denver is, man. I don't even mess with the edibles out there.
No, I don't mess with. I didn't even go to a weed store this time.
In Denver?
No, D in Colorado. I missed him at Thursday night show. I know he brought like 2 pounds of weed.
Well, D doesn't have his regulated. He's just growing it out in the mountains of Denver.
Oh, yeah.
Outside. So
Outside.
his is probably higher than anything we get.
Yeah, no, I didn't see him, but I always bring my own. I don't want no misunderstandings.
Last time I was in Denver, I had some bacon. It was like brown sugar and all that, but it was like a 200 milligrams of strip. That shit fucked me up, but it fucked my stomach up too, though.
Did it?
Yeah,
You got diarrhea and shit?
Yeah, shit fucked my
fuck that
stomach.
shit. There's nothing worse than. That's why I didn't mess with mushrooms for a long time.
That shit was smelling like I was smoking the blood.
I wasn't a fan of mushrooms for years because when I went to Colorado in '83, I was an acid dude. Mm-hmm. I went to Colorado and people were like, we ain't got no acid, we got mushrooms. And one 4th of July by myself, I started blasting them, and there was a little bridge in Snowman's Village. Just a tiny little 4-foot bridge to make it seem like something. So in my mushroom mind, I went over by the bridge, and I just sat there. I was 18 years old. My roommate went away with his girlfriend for the weekend. Then went camping. I had the whole condo to myself. And I'm sitting in that fucking bridge going, wow, I can't believe I got out of New Jersey. I can't believe I don't do that crazy shit no more. And next thing you know, bro, I was having a good time. I had diarrhea like a motherfucker. I had to run home. I think I shit my pants a little bit on the run. And I'll never forget that I liked the high But they definitely got me fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, I was sick that night, like diarrhea. And then, like, a couple months later, I did them again, and it was just a symptom of it. And people told me that they would have the same reaction. I tried them in a capsule. Now, nothing happens.
Yeah, I don't think true.
Now, nothing happens. Now, I'll blast a mushroom fart when I get home. You can smell the mushroom in the air. But that's it. You know what I'm saying? Old school.
Oh, shit.
I don't even know. We ate a little fucking thing.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You just get a little. Leave
I mean,
me
I
see
get it.
more.
What about when you eat edibles and your shit or your poop smells like edibles?
It happens. Bacon had my shit smell like a blunt.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, God damn, this shit is
I
terrible.
don't like the food. I don't know. I'm not. There was one dude one time, dog, that I would turn you on to him. He was in San Francisco, a chef. I think it was 100 a head. And he comes over and cooks like a 5 or 6 course meal for you. And everything's got THC in it.
Yeah.
So the salad dressing got THC in it. The
Damn.
soup, the entree,
fucked
the
up.
dessert, yeah. But
That's the thing, though. Weed, it ain't really like a tasty thing to just be adding
Thank
all
you.
everything. You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
Dan. I get shit every time I talk about that.
I'd rather like.
Thank you, Danny.
what
food.
don't,
I don't know.
you like?
The taste.
I mean, if you like put it in certain food, I don't think it would taste good. Like some weed mashed potatoes or something. Like
No, that's not. No.
Well,
I'd rather just have a mashed potato.
I think you could maybe like mask it in food. Like that's why I don't like with the chocolate.
I mean, you can mask it real good, then yeah, but
I'll tell you what I would do. If I had the time and the money and the energy, you know what I would love to make THC?
what?
Salsa. Like,
I was gonna say pasta sauce.
no,
That'll be
with
tight.
the jalapenos would take that flavor
It'll
of
take all of
THC.
those, yeah.
How good is Mexican food? Can you imagine if Mexican food fucked you up? Lee?
You right.
A bean and cheese burrito with some
Mexican
sauce in
food
the
fuck me
middle.
up anyway. Shit put
Oh
me
my
right to
God.
sleep. So shit.
So I took my brother to Denver. I wanted him to get on stage one night. I didn't want to shock his system and put him up there 6 nights. But the main reason why I know he loves food, I love this dude because I know he loves food. And we went to Sam's number 3.
Got the green chili.
Dog, this motherfucker got a hamburger. That dog, if it wasn't that I got control, I almost stole it from him. It was beautiful. It was covered in cheese, dog.
It was a Mexican one.
It was a Mexican fucking hamburger with a tortilla.
With beans.
Smothered beans. Dog, I'm a fat fuck. I was ready to push him and take his fucking burrito, whatever the fuck he was. That's the shit I used to eat when he ate. It was delicious. And I could see his face when he was eating the fries. And he looked like he was 16. I could see him.
He was in heaven. He was in heaven.
He was looking into the ceiling like a half a Momo, thinking like, this is the best I've ever had in my life.
No,
I told him,
fire.
Lee, I go, Lee, dip the french fry in the green chili.
Well,
You should have seen his little face.
I didn't even like at first because to be fair, we get picked up early. I get an edible, and we get on this flight.
What do we eat? Did we eat the whole thing?
We split it. I think we split one at 6 a.m. or whatever it was. But like the amount of hunger I have by the time I get to Sam's number 3.
Oh yeah.
And then I didn't even order chili. Remember when we first sat down? You ordered chili and you got it. You're like, "Where's yours?" Because I got that big ass burger with green chili on it. You're like, "No, you need to get a cup right now."
Yeah, facts.
So
That shit
I went and got a
fire.
cup. Oh, dude, and it was. I think I didn't go there I think I had like one meal somewhere else, but every other meal was there.
Yeah, I stay at the hotel right around the corner from there, so I'd be good.
Oh,
I just walk right around that motherfucker every time I'm out there.
I love those kind of bars, like those like food bars. Like
They
that.
sell alcohol there, Lee?
Oh
At
yeah,
Sam's?
I'm sure they do. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. That's right. We read the menu.
And I'm sorry, I forget their first names. But on Friday morning or Saturday morning, I forget which one. I was sitting at the counter, and these 2 listeners came up and were like, "Hey, great to meet you. If you'd like to come have breakfast with us, we're right over here." And I was bummed. I normally would always say no for that, just because I'm a shy person. But I was like at Denver, and it was pretty cool. This one guy is from America, lives in Thailand now. This other guy was in Kansas City, and they met up there to go see you. And it was and they were drinking. They had drinks with pancakes. It was pretty fucking cool.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I can't
You
drink
on
no
tour,
fucking
baby
pancake.
boy?
Nah, I'm working on the album right now, so I just doing spot dates right now. Like I go, next thing I do, I go to Chicago, And then I got a show in Iceland. I go out there for my birthday. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna be out there for a few days.
How long is the flight to Iceland?
I have no idea. I know I go to Boston, and then I fly out of Boston. So I don't know.
What's the longest flight you ever been on?
Shit, I did 25 hours.
Oof. Oh, jeez. And what do you do then?
Take Xanax.
That's it. Like, how big is your seat?
Xanax, watch movies. Oh yeah, I get the bed, the little, when you lay down, when you can lay down.
That's crazy.
So I just do that, but it's expensive as fuck. Business class and shit. So yeah, but yeah, sleep, eat. That's it. I'm so used to it now. It's like fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying?
24 hours on a fucking flight. I would die.
And I'd be in coach. I wouldn't be in the business class.
Oh yeah,
I'd fucking
it's
die.
terrible. I mean, I've done it before.
Is coach bad? International flight, 25
I mean,
hours?
you definitely have to take Xanax for that shit. If you get lucky and get like a row to yourself, you know what I'm saying?
The most I've ever done was like 12.
You can make it happen, but I just recently did that. I mean, I went to Australia for New Year's, and I flew out there, and I did like 2 days and flew right back home. So it was like, I can't remember, like that shit was down there. I spent more time in the air than I spent in Australia. But whatever,
Yeah, I'm good for 6 hours. I can entertain myself from here to New York City. I got the computer. I got the fucking. They always have one movie.
Oh yeah, you watch. I done been to so many. I done watched every last movie on that motherfucker before. Like,
but,
damn.
Yeah, like if you fly,
left.
Let's say you take Delta the same month. It's the same. So if you take 2 flights in Delta, and you take it the first week of the month and the last week of the month, it's the same featured fucking movie. Whatever. But there's always a Tom Cruise movie, like something. There's always something in there. But lately, they've been getting fucked up on us lately. There's a couple airlines, United, American, on those long flights, they give you dick.
For real?
Bro, they give you dick even in first class.
You have to pay for it, right?
No, even in first class. You just don't even get TVs. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing. I had that happen with Delta.
No, nothing.
I just fly Delta, but I have seen that a few times, though. Like, this is a flight a little too long where it don't got no TVs.
Yeah,
I have seen that,
not
though.
Right.
I have seen that.
This is not right.
I've been other people.
They're eliminating it. They eliminate it.
Because you just, with certain flights, you just expect it. But I've gotten on the plane and was disappointed a few times.
Man,
like, hold up, man.
Yeah, if I'm a valued member and I get an upgrade, and this happens all the fucking time. I'm very thankful, but at the same time, I sit there and I go, 4 hours, no entertainment,
yeah, no nothing.
Nothing. I just gotta sit next to this motherfucker.
I mean, they could at least have like the ones when I started flying. They had like every few rows would have a TV, and like the front would
play a movie or something.
Would have like a projector. So at least, and you'd buy like the earphones. So at least you could have that.
Listen, percentages play the game and everything. I fly a lot. You fly a lot.
Fucking lot.
You expect certain things. You expect delays. You expect whatever. You know what, man? The last 8 years or whatever, I learned how to fly when I was on the road with Rogan. He used to just not fuck with it. Like, listen, I'm getting first class tickets. My head would blow up. I'm like, I'm a feature actor in first class. As long as I blocked him, he would take the window so nobody would bother him because he was on Fear Factor. But it was weird how he traveled. So I learned. So all those years, I was getting points on American.
Okay.
Like, he took Ari to Australia.
Yeah,
first class with
all the miles
UFC.
Up that shit.
He was platinum.
From that one trip?
One trip will boost you up like a motherfucker.
Oh, my God. So I fly, I'm high with American, I'm high with whatever. But you know what, man? When I go to New York from here and back, it's always JetBlue Mint. That's my shit now.
I just do Delta. And
I love Delta too. I gotta call Delta tonight and cancel a flight and reschedule one with them. I gotta leave Wednesday night to go down to fucking Albuquerque, New Mexico and shit next month, like April 4th and 5th. I'm gonna do the Jackson Wink podcast.
Oh, that's tight. Hell yeah.
When I'm down there.
Hell yeah.
Joel Romero has been confirmed for you fucking podcast motherfuckers. I'm just gonna drop it on you. I'm not gonna tell you when, because that's how I roll, bitches.
Hell yeah.
It's just gonna be a fucking tweet on your Periscope, and Joel Romero will be here, and the next day he's doing Rogan's podcast.
That's crazy.
We're gonna do a Spanglish podcast, which is gonna be very interesting.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's tremendous.
Man, that last fight was crazy. You seen that?
Oh my God.
He's kissing him at the end.
I love you. Yeah, he's crazy.
Have you seen the end, like his interview at the end? And he's like, he said something like, "God is God all the time." I'm like, what does that even mean? You all over?
God is God all the time.
Oh, yeah, God is God. I said it. God is God. Porque te lo estoy diciendo. Sorry. They don't listen when you come over from Cuba. There's a lot of stuff you say in the beginning that you don't know what you're saying. Like I told you guys in '85, I lived in San Francisco. My mother died in '79. In '85, I went on the land to San Francisco, and I walk into the Tenderloin and I see all these Cubans. And I became friends with these Cubans, and I learned about their struggle and why they came over here. But the interesting thing was that they were out there slinging. And the one guy, this is exactly what he would say, okay? When people went by, like white people, he would look at them and go, "Oh, yeah, marijuana for Sally."
What?
For Sally.
Marijuana for Sally.
I get it.
And people look at him
damn.
and go, and one day I finally said, "Wait, man, what are you saying to these people?" And he would go, "Marijuana for Sally." And I go, "What's Sally?" And he go, and he spelled it for me, sale. Mm-hmm. But in Spanish, it's Sally.
Yeah.
So he kept saying, "Marijuana for Sally." It's not for Sally, it's for sale. You fuck.
Yeah. That's crazy.
This guy went for years with that pronunciation. They didn't really fucking know. And I knew that growing up, how Cubans turn shit around with their words.
Okay.
In a funny way when they try to
speak English.
That's no mind. That's no mind. That's no mind. That's no
They
mind.
do talk funny though.
My stepfather.
It's like real broken English.
My stepfather spoke great Spanish, but when he spoke English, it sounded terrible. And as I got older, when my friends would come over, he would try to be cool. Mm-hmm. And he would go, "Hey, motherfuckers." And it would sound so horrible how he said it. "Hey, motherfuckers."
Come on, Dad.
My mother knew that. I don't know how the fuck she knew this, bro. When we were, I moved to North Bergen when I was 10. So when I was 12, my neighborhood on that block was predominantly Italian. John Zanatti, the Clemences, Mr. Otino, Kathy Ortiz and Valentin lived next to me. The people next to me were the O'Rourke's. The people next to them were the Specials, who were Sicilians, and the people next to them were the fucking Timmy, whatever the fuck, that his dog, his teeth were all chiseled to the bone because he would chase rocks.
What?
You would throw a rock up the hill and he would chew on rocks. He was a big dog that was beautiful. But for some reason, Timmy, whatever dog, this kid's with Timmy. If I'm 55, Timmy's probably, because when I was fucking 13, Timmy was about 6. And Timmy was a beautiful little boy who had this dog with him with no leash. It was a different time then.
This is crazy.
I'm talking about, this is
Dog eating
1978.
rocks.
And he would throw rocks for him every day. And the dog would fucking pick up and bring it to him. And the dog would never bite you, nothing like that. And his father had chickens. His father was yoked, and he was a solid dude. I don't remember his mother, but he had an older brother who was out there, dog, where the buses don't run. Since the time we were kids, right? And he was tough to boot. He turned out to become a heroin dude. I don't even know where he is. I think he died. But when we were like 13 or 12, we used to go to the woods in the summer. And we heard some shit. And we walked up there, and it was Timmy's older brother. I can't remember his name right now. Fucking a chick. Both of them bone-ass naked, out in the open with a blanket in the hole, like they dug a hole to try to go under the hole.
What the fuck?
That's where I got the idea for the time when I took that chick home, and she let me finger her, and then she told me she was going to let me fuck her and shit. And the next night it snowed, and I built a little fuck igloo. That's where I stole the idea from Timmy, whatever his fucking name was, his brother. Because his brother dug like a trench where you couldn't see him. Like he was a paratrooper hiding from airplanes and shit. There was a soccer field up there. So it was like this, slanted. So you had to walk through shrubbery and shit. So we went up to, we caught him fucking, we heard him fucking, and we walked up to the top, right? We were kids, bro. This is the first, and she had a hairy pussy. Her name was Angel, and she had a sister. There were two sisters that didn't go to my school. They went to a school called Franklin School. And there were two sisters, 1 year older than the other, and both of them, I forgot what their name was. Italian, those dark Italians, beautiful. He had this chick bone-ass naked outside fucking her. So we're up there watching her. Our faces are all red. We had to be really young because we were like in shock. You remember the first time you saw sex?
Yeah.
You went in shock, like when you weren't supposed to see it.
It was kind of creepy.
Okay? The first time you saw sex that you weren't supposed to see it.
It was kind of creepy.
It wasn't a pleasant fucking experience for you. It fucked with your head for a few days. You didn't really understand what the fuck was going on. Like when I was a kid one time, there was this dude that would come to my mother's bar. His name was Arnaldo. I loved him to death. But he would fuck with me when I was a kid. Like when I would see him, he goes, "Are you still pissing sweet?" Voy a tu también no dulce. And I would look at him like, what the fuck's he saying? He would say creepy things to me in front of my family. And everybody would laugh. He would ask me if I got my dick sucked yet and all this shit. And I'd be...
How old were you then?
I had to be 12 or 13.
God damn.
When I first got like a girlfriend, they went nuts. The people around me went nuts. They tormented me. Every time I went to my mother's bar, she's sucking your dick. What are you doing? She's sucking a little pussy.
Oh, shit.
What's it taste like? And
that's crazy.
When you're like 8 years old?
No, I wasn't 8. I was about 12 in the 6th grade. No, I met that girl, the one I got left back over in the 7th grade. Dog, I started dry humping her. She told me she's gonna give me a slice. Then she reneged on the deal. It drove Uncle Joey crazy. I couldn't study. I quit karate. I quit playing basketball.
Oh,
I was a
shit.
broken man. It was the first time I had ever been in love, man.
Damn.
Remember the first time you were in love, you got your shit broken?
Yeah. I remember.
How old were you?
I mean, same situation with me. I fucked up in school over a girl, and I tried to tell myself it wasn't really a girl. But I remember I was in 10th grade, and I was dating a senior. And she caught me in like 10th grade English or something. She was like, because I didn't tell her what grade I was in. You know what I'm saying? She was like, what grade are you? And I remember from that day, I just started skipping classes to, fuck with her and shit. But I never went back to school really, did up there. So I ended up quitting high school because of the girl. But I always try to tell myself I dropped out of school to sell drugs and shit like that. But nah, really, it was over a fucking girl,
Oh,
man.
my God. That first heartbreak is a motherfucker.
And she really stopped fucking with me because I was in the 10th grade. She found out the truth eventually, But yeah, so I was heartbroken over that. I was like that girl.
I fell in love with her probably and dog, I went the whole thing. I went the whole thing that Lee went through. When you fuck with Spanish women, it's a different game.
Oh shit! See, I ain't never.
Like it started fucked up. Like I had to start. First, I hung out with a brother, but a brother was older than me, and he had a sister. And it turned out that sister was the hottest chick in the fucking class, type shit. And I kind of had a crush on her. You look at her and go, Jesus, that girl's fucking beautiful. She was Cuban, but she looked more French. And fucking, I started hanging out with him more and more, and I started hanging out with her, and something, I don't know. I just fucking fell in love with a dog. I just was in love.
She had your head going crazy. That's what happened.
My heart beating shit. So I asked her to go to the movies, and the grandmother came. That type of shit. Yeah.
The chaperone?
Yeah.
It ain't going down.
I paid for her and the grandmother.
What the fuck?
And then we went together.
The grandma told you that?
Grandma would have been paying if she covered.
No, you want to impress grandma, you got to pop the 20.
I guess you're right.
So I took them for
That's the play away.
I took them to the cinema, and then we went to Carvel for ice cream, and then we went home. And me and her talked on the front porch for about 20 minutes. And then we said, we'll see each other, and that's how it started. It was just, a simple romance.
Simple romance.
And then her and I started roller skating.
Okay.
So every Saturday, Uncle Joey would go over a house with shine shoes and a brand new iron shirt and cologne on. And we go to Paramus Mall and roller skate around to all the hits. We'd do that. We would hold hands and roller skate together. I was such a fucking idiot. You can't comprehend. I fell for everything.
We all did it, Uncle Joey.
Dog, I was the biggest sucker.
You know how it go.
And then, I kissed her we kissed, and that was it. Like, we had like a secret deal. Her brother couldn't know. But at that time, Donny Osmond was big.
Oh, shit.
And on Friday night, she would always watch Donny Osmond because she was in love with Donny Osmond.
Oh, shit.
And I would sit there ready to cry, Lee.
Oh.
Lee, ready to cry.
Why were you watching with her?
Because I wanted to be tortured like you did for all those years with fucking Paula. I just want to be tortured. I'm going to sit here and take this abuse. I would sit, no. And I would sit, no, you didn't go to fucking shit you didn't want to see. No, I want to go to Long Beach. I knew you. You fucking Momo. I would sit there on Friday nights with her and the grandmother and watch fucking Donnie and Marie fuming. She would cry how beautiful he was, and I was just a skinny little fucking dopey kid and shit with a polyester shirt on and shit. And I'd be sitting there all jealous, and I'd sit there and I'd want to say that Donny Osmond was a faggot. But I knew it, even at that age, if I said Donny Osmond was a faggot.
He was hating.
And then her fucking, she had like a one of those, you know, that when you have those bowls, you have those fish bowls.
Okay.
And she had a fish in there, a couple of fish in there. And then one day she got home and her kitten drowned trying to get the fish.
My God.
What the
So
fuck?
I helped her bury the fish, and that's when I got in with her. I helped her bury the fish, and I held her. And then we held hands and shit. So from then on, for like 3 months after school, right before we go to a house, we'd go in a parking garage and we'd make out for like 15 minutes. She'd let me rub her hips and shit. And I would come all over myself. And I'd go home all confused and shit. So that went on for like 3 months and shit.
After that, you like, fuck school.
Oh my God. And then we kind of went on, you know, we would talk on the phone all night and shit. And then we started fucking playing hooky.
Yeah, that's
and going back to my house and dry hump.
After that.
No. Before we started playing hooky, we would just go back to my house and dry hump till about 4:45. Before her father, mother got home.
Man.
And we would dry hump the Earth, Wind, and Fire. We would just dry hump like a motherfucker, Earth, Wind, and Fire. And then we started playing hooky. And then
it's over. That same thing happened.
One day, her and I played hooky, and we went back to her house, and the mother was waiting for us.
Oh, y'all got caught?
Yeah, we got caught. So we weren't allowed to really see each other.
Oh, it was over with
for like a month. We were both punished from each other. It was fucking horrible. I was Lee. I couldn't do homework. I couldn't eat.
You couldn't think.
I couldn't think.
Oh my God!
I needed to see her. I can't live without her. I quit karate. I stopped watching TV.
What the fuck?
Oh my God! I broke apart on the seams, guys.
Why would you quit karate?
Because I couldn't even focus. I was in so much lovely. I did not know how to handle it. You know, Bruce Lee had died. This is just a string of events that were all linked together in my mental destruction as a teenager. And it hit me hard. But we just got separated, and then we hooked back up, and we had a plan that the last day of school, and by this time,
she's gonna give you the monkey then.
By this time, I had all D's. I couldn't get myself out of there. I had all D's. I couldn't get myself out of there. So the last day of school, they didn't put me in the 8th grade. They put me in the other 7th grade. That means I had to go to summer school to get into the 8th grade. Mm-hmm. And by that time, I didn't give a fuck. Because tomorrow, she was going to give me a piece of pussy. And the next fucking day, she reneged. She said she couldn't do it. I can't do it. I want to be a virgin for a little while longer. I still want to dry hump. I'll still let you squeeze my tits. I mean, I wasn't even sucking the titties, guys.
Oh my God.
That's how much in love I was.
Dry hump.
And then, bro, I started going to summer school, but the only time we could dry hump then was in the mornings. Because her parents were watching her and my mother was watching me. So the only way I could dry hump was between 10 and 12 every day. So I stopped going to summer school just to dry hump her. And I failed
Even after she reneged, you still fucked up summer school?
I was in love.
Did you have to pay for summer school?
No, it was free service.
Damn.
No, it was a free service.
They make you pay for summer school now.
Dog, I was in love, guys, and I failed. And I thought because I knew Carmine Balzano, they would let me skip.
Oh my God!
And they were like, nah, that's not gonna work. I'm like, ask Mr. Dalton, because Mr. Dalton, the one principal, came up to me. He ran the summer school program. He's like, hey, bro, you missed 3 sessions. So you're done. I go, Mr. Dalton, please, is there something I could do? He goes, no. He goes, have Carmine talk to you. Talk to Carmine. Let him handle this. So the whole summer I waited till like fucking 2 days before school. And I asked him, and he goes, I can't help you. You fucking fucked up in summer school. I didn't tell my parents, nothing.
Damn.
I was ashamed, bro. And by this time, her parents didn't want us to see each other. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
And I got left back. I'm in the 7th grade, and the 8th graders were all looking at me creepy every day.
It's fucked up. You can't get left back in middle school.
Oh my God, there was no therapy in those days.
Yeah.
There was no therapy.
Nobody you can turn to.
No, you gotta go home and deal with it as a man.
You gotta deal with that shit. You ain't lying.
And people would tell me, how you doing? Are you over her? Oh, I'm over
Hell
her.
no.
I'm over. I stopped eating. And I went back to karate. And you know what? She lit a fire under my ass. Now I started paying attention to school more. And then it was funny. Years later, she came to me to bail her out. A date had her and her boyfriend broke up.
Oh, wow.
Before the prom. And she knocked on my door when my mother died, after my mother died. And she asked me if I could cover the spread, if I could take her to the prom and do her a favor. And she goes, if we do it, I'll have sex with you. My tits, she had an accident. Her tits got big. And she just scared me, bro. At that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over you. You broke my fucking heart. You made me get left back. I ain't that stupid to fall back into your diabolical web.
Damn. That was strong. You was strong for that one.
Dog,
I might have tapped out.
No, I didn't. No. And I was no sex machine at that age. But I knew I didn't want to go back to that dark place. Yeah. That bitch had me listening to Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, my God.
That's how depressed I was. Jermaine left the Jackson 5.
You listening?
And he went solo. And I would sit there and listen to that album over and over.
Was that album good?
Yeah, the album had a song.
I never knew Jermaine solo was any good. Like I never.
All right, see if YouTube. Let's go out tonight, Jermaine right Jackson. Hold on. Let me think of something. Hold on.
We going through it.
So are you?
I'm all right.
Me too. I'm good.
I do good. It ain't. Take the mushrooms ain't nothing. It ain't. You know, it ain't.
Put on Jermaine Jackson.
So good.
Let's put it on the computer here. Let me just check this out. You gotta hear Jermaine Jackson when he went solo, dog. This is crazy. Put it up
you had
so
you listening to Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, I had Jermaine Jackson. That's how desperate I was. Michael Jackson had left the fucking Jackson 5. This chick fucking dumped me, and now Jermaine.
Look at Jermaine, right? Look how he look now. Look at that cut now.
Let's see.
He don't even look real. He look prosthetic. What was you listening to on Jermaine Jackson?
So press Jermaine Jackson. What was the song? Hold on.
Man, what is Dynamite?
Put in My Touch of Mad. There you go.
My Touch of Mad.
My Touch of Mad. You ever hear this?
No.
Here you go. Here's Jermaine Jackson coming at you when he broke apart for My Touch of Madness. Listen to Jermaine Jackson.
Oh, shit.
You think you come here just
because he was dating the sister, right?
He married the owner.
The daughter.
His daughter. Yeah. Look at The Natural.
Yeah. Oh, you was going through it.
I was heartbroken. I was shredded.
Yeah, Uncle Joe, you tortured and tormented.
Moody little
he was crying.
7th grader.
He was crying.
Oh my God, I was torn apart. You have no idea.
You know you was dropping tears to this.
For your smile,
I'd walk a country mile. Yeah.
for your touch of your hand, I scroll of the desert sand. Whoa, yeah.
Would you have like tears in your eyes?
Yeah.
I went
He was definitely going through it.
love.
I put it on a cassette and gave it to her. She didn't want it.
Oh my God. This is like a real movie right now.
This is terrible. You had no idea. I'm right now. I'm starting to feel like I was in seventh grade again from listening to this.
Come on, man. Okay. You getting sentimental.
Touch of madness. All right, you killed it already. I'm depressed enough. Right? I'm gonna have to eat that Xanax that dude gave me at the fucking 7-Eleven.
The random dudes gave you a Xanax? God
I had the
damn.
weirdest fucking day today.
It's been weird out.
Today I took my wife. I went home after fucking kickboxing. I didn't have much going on. I had a ride. I had to send some shit to some people. So when I took care of that, and my wife came back from yoga. She goes, "You hungry, girl?" I'm not really hungry. I go to that place and get one of those almond milk smoothies in there. It's all fruit and there's protein. It's like fucking 6 points. Or I get the fucking smoothie, which is pressed apple juice and fruit. So I'm good to go. Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
There was one other thing I wanted you to see on there. Who else was I listening to at that time? That was...
Is it a Jermaine Jackson or no?
No, I don't think it was that. But that's what Jermaine was putting out. That's how heartbroken I was.
You gotta go through that though. Everybody gotta get through that. You know
what was your first heartbreak, Lee? How old were you?
Well, like it's weird because I didn't really have she was like kind of like my girlfriend, but not really. Like we were young. Like I was like middle school because she left in high school, but she was my neighbor. We would take our dogs on walks. Like you think it was hard to get me to walk now? I'd be walking every day for like hours because she was cute. She was the first girl to let me touch her boobs.
Oh shit!
Oh,
it's over.
And then it was like, God, yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, mine was worse with me. I was with my, everybody get their high school sweethearts. I was with mine, but we was together all the way like past, and I was like really like started making music, and I was going to New York all the time. So I would leave to like go to New York to record, and I just remember coming back one time and I called her like, "What's up?" And she just like, "I'm with my boyfriend." I'm like, "With your boyfriend?" Like, what the fuck? And that's just how that shit fucked me up.
How old were you?
I was in my 20s then. So, but we lived together, all type of shit. Like, we had just recently moved out. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got my shit ripped apart in the 7th grade. And then I got my shit a little tougher. Mm-hmm. In the 8th grade and shit, I started stroking. And on the 8th grade, I went on a dick slinging. I got good at hoops. I wasn't slinging dick, but I was sucking titties and finger banging. Yeah. And I was starting to dump girls.
Okay.
Like I dumped this girl for a different Irish girl, and then I was swapping spit with her best friend. It was I wanted to tear that.
That's how it usually happens.
Oh my God!
All it takes is one.
I was fucking heartbroken.
All it takes is one.
But I can never get a girlfriend. That's a different situation. Mm-hmm. I would get my little fix every night. At that age, I'd always hook up with somebody. We'd make out. She'd let me finger her. In those days, those girls would just grab your dick from the outside. But at least I shot a load in their hand. But in my mind, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, they would never, I would never even dream of taking my dick out at that age for a woman to give me a hand job. I would be embarrassed. Like, that's how Catholic I was. Like, wow. They would rub my dick and I'd be a little nervous. Like, this chick, has she sucked dick before? Like, I was one of those guys. It was really creepy after that heartbreak for me.
Yeah.
And then I got my heart broken again in 82 in like a weird situation kind of way, 82, 83. But it was one of those quick heartaches. You ever had one of those? Like
I mean, the best way to get over it is just to get another one. Shit, you just got to move on.
I was one of those guys that my confidence would not let me fucking talk to anybody for 4 or 5 weeks.
Well, it just stumped you.
Yeah, it would stump me. I just want to be alone. I go to the movies by myself.
Oh, nah.
I'd eat Chinese food by myself.
You feeling sorry.
I'd smoke pot by myself.
I know what you mean, though.
It was like
you can't stop thinking about that shit. Just stay on your mind when you're doing that type of shit. You got to get over that shit. But
and then in 84.
And then that was like you weren't really doing drugs and shit like that then, though. Was
oh, please. That was part of the fucking situation.
Okay.
And then in 84, I fell in love again. But I fell in love. You ever fall in love? And I did that twice in my life. I can't lie to you. You ever fall in love with somebody, but you know it ain't going to work? But you still
it's
do
just
it anyway.
it's fucked up. It's toxic.
Yeah, this ain't good.
Yeah.
This is not what
Yeah,
you're
probably what I'm talking about. When I got left like that,
The what?
The one that left me like that from
Oh my God!
going to be a rapper.
No.
Becoming who I am.
In 84,
becoming who I am.
in 84, the heartbreak was so bad, I didn't get a piece of pussy for 16 months after that.
Damn.
You know what it is to not want to have sex for 16 months?
When I first got out of jail, kind of creeped out. Like most people think you get out of jail, you just want to instantly like get some bitches and fuck. But I was like kind of like shell shocked still. It took me like down there a month before I started fucking.
Oh, I had 18 months, and it wasn't that I didn't want to. It just
I just was dry.
They didn't want
it just
to.
got dry by you leave. No,
Well, you got to go on eHarmony and see what's out there. You never know.
Oh no, yeah.
You got to hear from all
I'm on
directions.
eHarmony.
You've been regrouping lately. I'm watching you. You've been regrouping. You're going back to the gym.
Oh shit, Lee.
He's doing open
You ready to
mics.
get back out there?
He's regrouping. He's going to start juicing again pretty soon.
Oh shit.
No, that thing almost gave me diabetes because Dean Del Rey got diabetes from it, and like the day I stopped,
Got diabetes
like yeah, and the day I stopped,
from juicing.
like my legs were like tingly and stuff. So I was like, oh, so now looking back on it, I'm glad I stopped
So you think you was getting diabetes?
because you put so many apples and grapes in it to like
too much sugar.
to get the taste of the goddamn kale out of it. That apparently you can give yourself diabetes. So no disrespect, Dean looks great now.
Fuck that. I'm eating like I want to right now. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I gotta get some type of joy. So I've been smashing shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'm gonna try.
You cook?
Nah.
You don't even try to cook?
Nah.
Your wife cook?
Nah.
So you eat out every night?
Damn near.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So bad.
Breakfast too?
I don't really eat breakfast like that. But I eat out.
Well, you did come in and you're like, 2 p.m. is a little early for a meeting. I'm like, 2 p.m. is a little early. But I guess no matter when you go to bed, yeah.
It depends on, because I'm saying I'm out here, I'm going to be partying. Plus, you know that time, I don't know, you might be right, but I don't know what I'm going to get into tonight. If I have a late night, then 2 p.m. is a little early for me. I might not get up to noon. I did that last night. I went to the store last night, had a good time.
What time did you hang out till last night?
I can't even remember. I just remember waking up and it was 10 minutes of lobby call. Like, fuck. So I had to rush and get up out of there. But got the job done. Now I got a night to myself. I'm going to figure it out. So probably go to the store again. That's probably all I'm going to do.
When do you leave?
I'm going to stay a few more days, I think. I don't know. I'm keeping it open.
No music while you're here? Nothing musically?
Just hanging out.
Just chilling, looking around?
Yeah. It's cold out here, though. I thought I was going to get some good weather. It's like the same as it is out here at home. It's like the same
It's
kind of
all
weather.
on the
Yeah.
chill. It's all on the chill side.
I could have wore my fur out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
That was pretty amazing when I saw
That
you
is a
in
beautiful
Austin.
Let me tell you something. You had those white people crazy. When you're a black man with a fur with a white woman driving motherfucking crazies and shit.
This is true.
As soon as I saw you sitting next to that chick, there was a chick at the counter and there was no spaces. They all looked at you and that poor chick just sat there and crunched over like all creeped up. You didn't see that? It was fucking crazy, though.
Oh, man.
A black man with a fur dog. That makes people nervous. That's
Especially at sporting events.
yeah. That
You
makes
like
people
Frank Lucas
nervous.
and that motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Some player shit. That's what I bought that coat to go to UFC.
Yeah, but you gotta remember that shit is acceptable in Detroit and New York.
but
In Austin, Texas, those poor people, they were not
I had
ready
checked
for
the
that.
weather and I was like, oh shit, it's cold out there. Fuck it, you never get a chance to wear fur in Texas.
I think people in Texas would like fur. Don't they like to hunt? Isn't that good?
I'm not saying that. Texas is one of those states that's a men's amor type.
It's so hot out there, a person can't
Okay.
dress like that, so
All
they
right.
gonna see shit like that.
It's a men's amor type of state.
So like just the fact that
Go
he's
either
black is
way.
a little bit
a black
jarring.
with a fur fucking jacket,
They think you're a
a
pimp.
fur coat in Texas, and you fucking that's 20 of life no parole easily. I can pin anything on you with that. I can just walk in there and say, "Can I talk to you outside for a second?" Negro coming in here with a fur on in motherfucking January.
That's
shit.
2 years, just that.
Turn around. That's 2 years, and then when you get to the station, what do you think they're gonna find in that mink? A pound of heroin, the key to who killed Castro. They're gonna pin everything on you, and you're gonna be looking at 20 of life for wearing a fucking mink.
That's usually how it happens.
It is crazy.
That's usually how it happens.
Listen, bro, I used to go on the road in the mid-'90s to the end of the 90s. And I used to work triple runs. And I used to go to weird places. And I tell you what I saw. I didn't see racism, but I saw control.
Mm-hmm.
Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when I would go to places in Idaho.
I mean, Detroit used to be pretty much segregated like that, like, you know.
But no. It's a different type of control. It was like I would go to like someplace in Boise.
Mm-hmm.
I do comedy, and after the comedy show, the DJ comes on. Everybody hangs out, and it'd be in places where there were, 90% of the population was fucking white. You have to assume.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm lying to you because I got coke. There was some Mexican. But I noticed one thing. I noticed that there was black men out that night, single. They kept their black in check. So they were allowed to talk to the white chicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is like a rural place.
Yeah.
These white chicks are dying to suck a black dick and get it over with.
Facts.
So it's a weird kind.
What do you mean facts, Danny?
It's a
I'm
fact.
just saying.
It's a fact. They've been hearing about it for years.
I mean, it is what it is.
They grew up Christian.
No one's ever said that about a Jewish dick.
No, because
I don't want to get it out of the way.
They want to get it out the way. They got to dip into the dark side. They will get colored in.
Yeah, their father's been telling them for 20 years, don't date black people. And now they see a good-looking guy like Danny
You know what
Brown.
I'm saying? You got to
coming
get colored
town,
in.
And they look at him, they touch his skin just to make sure. Wow.
No.
They've never seen a black man before, but they've heard of the legend.
Idaho is crazy, though.
It's crazy. There's a couple places
Boise is crazy.
that are still fucking crazy.
College town is like a college town.
Boise's wide open. I haven't been there in 20 years, but that was one town that was it was starting to already. The Boise Funny Bone in 1995 was one of the best clubs in the top 10 clubs in the country.
Uh-huh.
The chick who booked it knew the business, and she got people to go up there. And the hotel they put you in was a old motherfucking hotel that was gigantic, Danny Brown.
Mm-hmm.
It was like from 1871, so everything would creep.
Oh, shit.
Everybody was
creepy
cool.
hotels.
The bars were cool. I went out a couple of nights, but I was also fiending when I went there.
Mm-hmm.
And like the third night, I had to ask. But all there was meth, speed at the time. I bought it. I'm here for 7 nights. I gotta put some on my fucking nose.
Fuck,
I gotta fucking improvise a little bit and live a little. And I was up the whole fucking weekend, dog. I was opening for Dave Titus. Is that his name? Chris Titus.
Yeah, I was going to say Chris.
Chris Titus in Boise, Idaho. It had to be 1996.
Mm-hmm.
And I did a line of fucking speed on a Friday night. It was considered speed. I went over to the bar. I shared a pitcher, a beer with some waitresses and waiters, and they gave me the package there. It was like $10.
Okay.
And I went in the bathroom. I did 2 fucking blasts, dog.
You knew it was speed?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
okay,
there was
okay.
nothing else going on. What am I going to do? I'm a fucking junkie. It's 1995. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go at that time.
Fuck. Speed.
I'm on the road. I'm living on the fucking road. I'm waking up, and whatever pops in,
Yeah.
whatever opens up. So I got there. In those days, comedy used to be Tuesday through Sunday. I think that club was Wednesday through Sunday. So, dog, that's 5 fucking nights.
Yeah.
By Friday night, I'm scratching. You know what I'm saying? So Friday night, I got a package at the bar. I did 2 bumps. It burned the shit out of my nose. I could feel it in my eyeballs and shit. And I went out, and guys, like I said, I was always like a Budweiser or 2. And now I gotta go. I get fucking gas. I went through 2 pitchers of fucking beer by myself, guys, like in fucking 1 hour.
Wow.
And then I got a little creepy. It got creepy in there, and I said, I gotta go. And I went back to the hotel room, and they had cable and shit like Showtime and HBO. And at one point, they had some dirty shit on, and I jerked off. It was like next thing you know, it was 5 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, time fly.
And the place is creeping. The hotel room was creeping. And I had a little bit left. And I'm like, you know what? I'm coming down. I don't need that little bit. I'm just going to save it for tomorrow night. Next thing you know, it's 7 in the morning, dog. Next thing you know, I laid down and my heart started pounding like it was going to fly out of my chest. I had to get up and leave the apartment. I started getting paranoid. I heard every creak. So I didn't sleep all Friday night. And then I went and did both shows Saturday. And Saturday night, I didn't sleep.
Oh, no.
I didn't fall asleep till Sunday afternoon, like at 1 o'clock. And I had to get up at 6 to do the last show of the week. And I went back to the hotel, and I just went to sleep till the next day like a fucking 12. The maid had to knock on the door.
That sounds horrible.
2 fucking days I was awake.
2 bumps.
2 little fucking blasts.
Fuck that.
I must have jerked off 2,000 times.
Hell yeah, a heart banging out your chest. You trying to do anything at that point to calm down.
I could not believe it. I could not
You smoke
believe
cigarettes then?
No.
Cause I would have smoked 1,000 cigarettes.
No.
That fiasco.
I didn't do nothing then but smoke weed. I kept leaving the hotel to smoke. Dog, I was smoking joint after joint. I didn't know what was going on. The weather was nice. You know, there was like a little alleyway or something behind the hotel where you could smoke. Or even the comic said, when you go to Boise, there's a place by the dumpster. It was a horrible experience because every time I thought I was tired, I would lay down and my heart would start fucking.
There's nothing worse than that, man.
And this had to be like 96. But this was, you know me, dog. I'm international. When I was locked up in 88, on Mondays, this dude, John Clark, would bring in, his girlfriend would bring it in a bubble in her mouth. And it was minimum security.
A speed?
In a balloon.
Oh, damn.
So they would make out. And then he'd have it in his mouth. He wouldn't even swallow it. He'd just take it out during the visit. Or he'd leave it in his mouth. And since there was minimum security, nobody would really search him. Yeah. He'd take the visitations like me on off days. You took a job in the kitchen. And you took different days off. So I would take like Mondays and Tuesdays for visits. Because there's nobody else in the room. You could fuck.
Yeah. Damn.
Plus you could smuggle shit. Nobody knows nothing.
Yeah.
It was minimum security. The guards didn't give a fuck.
Sure.
So every Monday I would do speed with that dude.
You kept doing it?
In 87, before the...
Before the idol.
Gotcha.
And it was different than that shit idol, obviously.
That thing kept me up. If I would do speed...
Why would you want to be up in jail, man?
Oh, my God. It was crazy. I had a TV in my room.
Oh, shit.
You know, I had books in my room. I did acid in jail.
That's crazy,
with the
man.
librarian one night. We stayed up all fucking night, and guards kept walking by us. There was like 4 of us. The other invics didn't know that me and the librarian had done the acid. And the guard kept passing by, which they probably wrote us up in a report. Usually they piss you. When guards see that type of activity, the next day you get a urinalysis. But they can't trace acid in your system.
Oh, really?
Not in those days. They couldn't. And all the invics knew it.
Acid in jail, that's like a movie.
That's why the people were, because they couldn't test you for acid, so everybody had acid in prison.
Jesus.
Everybody. It was everywhere. Wow. And you take a hit of acid and sit in your cell.
Acid freaks me out, man. I get freaked out. Listen to a
You want to smoke some of that acid?
Hell no. No. I'm seeing colors out this little show. I told you, giggles and colors right now.
Oh my God.
Lee, you all right, man?
I'm doing just the same as you, Danny.
I'm tight. I'm kicking it. I'm maintaining, man.
Me too.
Those mushrooms are delicious.
Yeah, they're not bad.
We got a little kick to them. We got a little
That's
wang to
little
them.
colors and that's
As
it.
they
Little
say in the
giggles.
business.
It ain't too crazy. Our time I did some mushrooms, after fucking Lord of the Rings came on. The motherfuckers came on the TV. I freaked out. I was in Cleveland. I was running up the streets in my socks. It started raining. I thought I was in Tokyo.
And those are long movies.
Swear to God. It was so lit out. You know, in Cleveland, it's not like a lit up place, downtown Cleveland, but for some reason, that shit, I thought I was in Japan or something. It was just
well, your mushrooms,
like,
your eyes open up more, right? like your eyes dilated, some shit.
Only
so
thing
you get
saved
more
me.
light. No, Vegas. I've tripped. Like I've done blow in Vegas.
That's fun.
Vegas eating like edibles the first couple times and walking to the casino at 2 a.m. when it's medium packed. There's still a couple tables. It's kind of fucking weird when you're high by yourself and you're walking to Las Vegas. I used to have a delivery boy in Vegas. They used to drop off below. I swear to God, I had a guy in Vegas that all you had to do was call him. I swear to God, bro, you could be at whatever hotel you were at. You just called his number. Where you at?
Vegas, man.
I'm here. What room? And you know, you were a comic, so they would give you a pretty good room. They would upgrade you. And I remember, like, you couldn't get up without the card. And he'd tell you 20 minutes. And all of a sudden, next thing you know,
He at the door. Yeah.
he knew everybody
That's
in
some
that
shit.
fucking town. He was paying everybody. He'd come into your hotel room. What do you want? So he would give you an 8-ball and then he'd give you a come-down package.
What the fuck?
Like 2
Xanaxes and
Percocets,
shit?
2 Xanaxes, 2 Percocets, and 2 fucking...
That's tight. Shit, that's
So
tight.
he'd throw it in for the
That's
extra
the best
10
way.
bucks.
Hell yeah. You know you need that Xanax.
Oh
for
my
flight.
God, I would eat everything. I would just eat the whole come down package whenever the Coke ran out. So I would fucking go right to bed.
Oh my god.
Vegas is
Yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah, no, that shit.
Do you think he's still around?
Who?
That guy.
I know for a fact he's still around.
I sent him a Christmas card.
No. But it's crazy because even for years, you know, I mean, I haven't done Coke 10 years, but I found out who and what he really did. I was introduced to him at the Comedy Store in a really weird way, and he gave me a card. And then my buddy, who I was copping from, that introduced me to him, told me, if you're ever in Vegas and you need something, call that card.
All right, cool.
At that time, I wasn't going to Vegas. And all of a sudden, I started getting work in Vegas with Rogan, and I would go to Vegas with him and call him the night before, and he'd tell me, call me when you land. It was that easy.
Yeah.
I'd land, me and Rogan and Eddie and Duncan and Ari would go eat. We'd all go back to our rooms before the weigh-in. I would call him, and within fucking 20 minutes, I'd have a package in my room with a come-down package.
Damn.
I already had the night set.
Easy call.
I'd hide the Coke. I'd do the show with Joe Rogan. And when he went on stage, pew! And you can call that number as many times as you want.
Damn.
Ain't nobody gonna answer.
No,
You
Vegas is
understand?
crazy, man. Every time I'm in Vegas, I never leave my hotel.
Really? You don't gamble?
I do. And we get super late, and I just can't. I can't sleep, so I like fuck it. But I gamble to lose, man. I never gamble with the intention.
What are you
of winning.
talking about? You gamble to lose.
I just gamble to lose. I mean, I don't play with intentions on winning, so I just be betting crazy, doing dumb shit, and I win sometimes. I win. I recklessly gamble.
What's your game of choice?
I play craps, of course, but one time my favorite actually is just war. I was in Australia.
Oh damn!
I was playing $100 hands of war.
Oh my god!
I lost like $2,000.
Don't encourage him, please, because Leo'll start playing fucking
It's the
war.
easiest because I don't got time for all that thinking.
Oh
It's
my
just
god!
one card apiece.
You could lose.
That's
You
it.
could lose your entire life at war. Are you serious? It's just one
I
card.
did. I lost $2,000.
It's a bandam.
Quick. Like fuck.
Oh my god, Danny! All right,
But no, what happened? I got up. I was up. Like I started. But
yeah,
like,
you could get you could win
I got
too.
up quick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And then I just bet it all on
Who
one
were
last
we
end.
talking, talking about gambling to the other day? That was a gambler. Was it you and me that he was? Or was it me and Denver? Yeah, the kid in Denver that we were talking about Las Vegas, the comedian, real cool guy. The second night, he was talking about he was a gambler.
Oh yeah, Brant Tobler.
Yes, he was talking about that he was a gambler dude in Vegas and how they didn't lose. It's crazy. It's the truth.
Casinos, man, that shit is addictive, man. You know, I seen Detroit change from them putting the casinos in there. Like, you know, all those older people that used to work at like the factory jobs and Chrysler and shit like that, and they pretty much just spent all their retirement money at the casinos. So now them motherfuckers is fucked up now. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever like the people, the old ladies who play the slots all the time.
They fucked up now. That shit fucked up the city. Like all these older people who had money, man. Now casinos, man. You seeing it? Like that's why our neighborhood just looking the way they looking. But Detroit is on the come up. It's changing.
It's scary when you go to Vegas and they have like the line for people who are doing their check cashing at the casino. I'm like, oh, come on, don't do it there.
Oh man,
that was another crazy addiction I went through for about 4 months.
Gambling?
And I took a sports betting.
Oh yeah.
And I took a beating at the age of 19. And I ended up okay. I ended up running away. I maybe owned $8,000 or something. But my buddy got into a deep hole. And I'll tell you guys, I didn't like paying the fucking bookie. It bothered me to pay him on fucking Thursdays. Especially when you have to work for the money. Like you get a day job. Yeah. And you got to pay somebody on a Thursday because you want to bet fucking some stupid fucking team. And that's why I stopped. That was plain and simple. It's nice getting paid, man. But you know what? The odds are always against you.
I never won.
Yeah, you're born to lose.
I swear I always lost gambling, man. We used to shoot dice in the bathroom at school, and I just always lost. So gambling was never my thing.
It was weird. Dice somehow got to my extremely suburban high school.
Y'all was shooting dice at your school?
Yeah, absolutely. I swear to God, in the lunchroom. I don't know how it got there, but we just started playing.
Craps?
No, it was. I think it was just dice. I think it was just a higher number.
Okay. Oh, but
no. It was 7-11. It was 7. Yeah.
It's like I used to come up on side betting, but never just me on the dice. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I was really tight with my mom. I made $7.25 an hour. I didn't want. I did it a couple of times.
You know, it's so easy to really, like, I just read this book, the Corporation, when that's coming out on the 20th, and it was basically revolved around sports betting. It was revolved around numbers betting, and how this guy made this business. Just you know, he was making enormous fucking profits, and it doesn't like they describe bookmakers that weren't knowledgeable, that could be up one day, hundreds of thousands, and the next day they got cocky and they didn't dump off enough. And they got all you need is one guy to come in and place $50 on a number. That's $25,000 cash. And people did it all the time.
No.
Bro, my mom would pop a number $50.
$50 every day?
Fuck, that was are you crazy? My mom would put 50 on 604, 517, and 516 every fucking day of the week. That was just for one numbers guy.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's crazy. Fuck.
Nah, bro, like I said, me and my buddies, and it's weird because the family I lived with after the Benders, the Runnies, Mr. Runny, God rest his soul, fucking straight up fucking gentleman, great guy. He was the head of this place where they had like knitting stuff. And he used to tell us, listen, guys, if you want to gamble for entertainment, bet 5 times. And that's what he would do. And he'd go, once you start going higher than that, you guys are going to lose. Yeah. And we're like, fuck you.
Because everybody trying to get rich quick.
We know what we're doing. You don't know what you're doing. And he would tell me, look, I bet one game, I made $25. And I didn't get off the couch. Next Saturday when I go to the bar, I pick up the $25 and I drink for free all fucking day. He had a great logic, not us. We thought we knew more than him. And including his son, me, my friend Fernie, my friend Stinky, we all got into fucking huge holes. The shit I had to do to bail out of holes, one time we bet, and when we were 18, we bet a Monday Night Football for $2,500. It's like me putting a bet in with you, Danny Brown. How the fuck can I call you on Thursday and tell you I don't have your money?
No, that's fucked up.
I'm your friend, bro. You gonna put me in this position? So the dude I put the bet in was a high school teacher of mine. That was a good dude.
How is that?
Me and him had a good time the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude.
How was you making sports?
So we ended up robbing a fucking jewelry store to pay the guy the fucking money. Yeah, man, because, you know, it was just kid shit.
That's shit. Fucking crazy.
Betting Monday Night Football and getting clobbered. You have no idea the beatings I took sports betting when I was in high school. And people would tell you gotta be crazy.
That's an addiction.
And then wait till basketball comes out. Once basketball comes out, that's every day. That's how they get you. Yeah. They get you every day. Next thing you know, you're betting basketball. And you're betting basketball parlays to catch up. And then you're losing at that, so you give hockey a try.
What the fuck?
You don't know what
That's an
hockey-
addiction.
I don't know. You bet sports you don't even know about?
Sometimes you call a friend of yours. Let me ask you a question. You're a hockey guy, right? Yeah.
Damn.
In fact, I'm watching a game right now. You're kind of interrupting it, Joey. Listen, I got to ask you. If you had a bet between this team and this team, who would you bet? And you go, well, I like this team, and this team's defensive this. And sometimes I get lucky with them. Sometimes I'd win with them. But for the most part, I just kept taking a beating, guys.
Yeah.
And some bookies I paid back. Some I paid half. They never bothered me again. You know, it was just stupid. You know, stupidity. I was a couple times. More than a couple times. I bet way over my head, and I would just get into trouble with people and disappear for a while.
Oh shit. Running off. You finessing. Look at Trey.
See you soon. See you soon.
Running off for the plug.
Love you.
No, we never had that in Michigan. I don't think. I mean, I guess probably like back in the day, but
I don't know nothing about cards.
yeah.
I don't know nothing about. I played dice too. I don't know. Remember if I won or not. I don't know nothing about that shit. Like I just know that I'm not good at it.
Yeah, that's how I do it for fun. Fuck
I
it.
appreciate it. I see what you're doing, but it ain't for me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get lucky. When I'm in Vegas, I still put a bet in from time to time. Don't get me wrong, but it's not that craziness that I live. And I know $50 ain't gonna make me or break me. And I'm there anyway to watch the UFC.
Exactly.
I might as well put a bet in. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever won anything on those video poker games?
Yeah, a couple times. This last time I went, I hit for like $300-400. But who the fuck are you kidding? You're still down.
I hit on the
You're still
the
down.
video roulette one. I hit on one of them one time,
How much?
like 500.
Yeah, it's all, bro. You could go and have a great time in Vegas. I like doing it at night by myself when you're stoned
Yeah.
and you can't sleep anyway. And it's better than sitting in your room and watching TV.
Yeah,
You go downstairs and you just play
just try your luck. Like fuck
that's it, bro.
That's all it
You
is,
take
like, fuck
$50.
No, me can't handle. You addicted.
No,
see it in his
no.
face.
No, I am addicted, but I
He
don't
controls it.
I don't go to the ATMs at the casinos. That's the rule I have.
Oh, just don't go to ATM. So
I
whatever
bring-
you come
I-
with,
I
that's
bring
what it
my-
is.
yeah, I
No,
know.
I'll be fucked up because you get that bug. I get that bug.
Oh, I'm not
too.
saying I haven't gone. I've
When you
broken the rule a
lose,
couple times.
That's what I'm saying. When you lose, you be like, "Fuck that."
No, I've lost more than I
gotta
should have.
get back, and then it's over with. Once you start thinking like that, you already lost.
But like it's like the most
It's
I've lost
already
is
over
like
for you.
1,000. Like, that's like 1,400.
I mean, I guess I think I watch enough basketball where I think I'll be good with betting on basketball. But I feel like that's just like the kiss of death. Every time I bet on something, they always lose.
Listen, bro, here's the back bet. It's so funny. When I worked for a sports betting service, we would have a meeting every day. And, you have to lie on the phone. You have to tell people you're doing 70%. Remember what the kid was saying? What's the best people could do?
Like 60 or 50 something.
50, and people were saying nobody could do that, And I remember he would always say, he was a smart guy, the guy that ran the office. I admire him a lot. And a lot of the shit I do today is because of him. And he used to go, listen, it's plain and simple. You guys type up Art Sleetster. He goes, Art Sleetster, Pete Rose, fucking, all these guys got busted. They played the game and they still lost. Michael Jordan.
YouTube or Google?
Yeah, you right.
YouTube.
You right though.
What was the first name I said?
Art.
Art Sleetster. Oh, no, let's Google Art Sleetster, whatever that is, Yahoo, Google. Football players who gambled. I'm gonna take a piece of my friend's medicated.
Was he a quarterback?
Alex Fletcher.
Yeah.
Compulsive gambling.
Read it.
Known
Read what it
for his
says.
4-decade compulsive gambling habit.
Read
Damn,
it.
they got nigga 10 years?
I can't see with my glasses. Lee. Read it for me, your Uncle Joey.
I can't see it right now. Let's see.
They gave him 10 years?
committed 20 felonies.
Yeah, god damn.
Gambled away much of his salary.
They told me he stole 1.5 million though.
This guy went crazy, dog. He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
And if you look, there was a couple of them. You know, Pete Rose allegedly gambled. So if these guys were involved in the sport and they couldn't fucking win,
Yeah, they couldn't
how
win.
could you fucking win?
That's fucking crazy.
And they can't win.
It's like my dream to be able to go to the tables with that amount of money, but then everyone you talk to who has that stack is like, I'm down 5,000 today. I'm like, damn, man,
Yeah.
5,000.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. I guess you go on runs.
He stole 500,000 from a dozen individuals, including his own father. What the fuck? This is a movie, man.
This guy was the first
He
guy.
just got out 2006.
I don't
And he
want.
owe $500,000 in restitution.
That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, but he did mad years though.
Get the fuck out of here. Poor Art Schleitz. I didn't know it was that bad.
No, he still, he just got out 2007.
No,
Oh,
no.
he's in prison.
Yeah, he back in there.
Gambling.
His release date 2020. And he got Parkinson's. God damn.
Oh yeah, he's the kiss of death. This guy couldn't win. This guy, Lee. It was
He
horrible.
called a wire fraud, bank fraud.
Yeah, no, they went crazy.
I'm talking about this was in 2011 though. That's crazy. Still out here though. After he did 10, did another 10.
Oh my God.
Just got out for 10. Back and did the same shit. Some people addicted to jail. That's what that shows me.
This guy was. This all started with fucking gambling football. Did he get suspended? Did he say that he got suspended
Yeah, obviously.
or thrown out of the league? I don't remember what happened.
Man.
He was arrested in '87
For what?
in multi-million-dollar sports betting operation. He pled guilty to illegal gambling in April, and the commissioner didn't let him sign with the team.
Was he banned for life?
No, I think he played again. No,
No.
he said it said after that in parts of 3 seasons, he played only 13 games. Yeah, I think primarily in backup or mop-up roles. He signed briefly in the Canadian League and then the
crazy.
Arena League.
This poor bastard. You know,
He played arena
I
football.
saw my mom.
Yeah.
My mom was a fucking gambling junkie. And her thing was horses and baseball, dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I think back now, you know, like bookies would call her on the regular. Like, what's going on? What do you want to do tonight? And she loved chasing it. There's people who really love chasing it that way. For me, it's a scary fucking
That
life,
is.
man.
That's scary, man.
It's a fucking terrible fucking way. You know what? Just go play the lotto. You're going to drop $1 anyway. Nobody gets their feelings hurt.
I'm like you, though. I don't know we know no success stories out of this, though. You know?
Listen, if I was good at it, I love going to Vegas and betting on a fight and winning.
Yeah, yeah.
I love it.
That's different.
I look at an undercard.
That's different.
I love it.
But I
If
feel like them boxers they be throwing shit too bright, man.
Yeah, I don't
that
even-
shit be
nah.
rigged too bright, man.
I go, the first thing I do when I check in, if I'm working with Joe, but when I'm checking on the way in, I come down and I go to the board and I look at the line. Mm-hmm. And I don't even look at the two main fights. Mm-hmm. I look at the undercard. That's where the money is. It's gambling. It doesn't matter what you bet. You want to sit there being Johnny Swami, or you want to win money. It's that simple.
I just always bet on the underdog.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then they start fucking with you. They get you with the fucking side bets.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
That's how they get you. Listen, just pick a fucking game, bet it with everything you got, you believe in it, and watch the results.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Worst case scenario, you bet 10 times, you go 6 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
You make $2,000 fucking dollars. But you have to do it 10 weeks in a row and stick to it. and I guarantee you'll make money. One fucking game, blast it for $2,500. You see the line, you see the weather, something that you see, and I guarantee you'll fucking win money. What, Lee?
No, I do have a style like that, and I don't. It was a Pacers game a few years ago, but like when you see a mistake that they make, because they don't really make mistakes that often.
Oh yeah, the NBA refs be tripping though. So
yeah, that's true.
NBA refs it's going crazy right now, man. Every game
everyone's
they
pissed
fucking
off.
up. Every game they fucking up.
Yeah, but you gotta remember one fucking thing, dog. It's fucking tough, but you can't blame it on the refs. You can't blame every fucking thing on the goddamn refs. The NBA is all. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, but
I know the All-Star game
right
was
now.
LeBron, and then there's a college scandal now.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
You know,
That shit about to fuck shit up.
This has been going on, people, for fucking. We went over this before, Lee. Did we not? About 50,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's. Anyway, that's a complete different subject. But you gotta get these kids are poor.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You're going into the fucking ghetto.
Yeah.
These people got, you want to recruit.
Mm-hmm. You gotta go to slums.
You gotta go to the slum. You gotta offer something.
Yeah.
You want a kid that has never left his fucking neighborhood to pick up and go to your school to play football. Maybe he wants his auntie with him. Maybe he wants his mama with him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his mama's doing time and he was raised by his grandmother and he wants his grandmother with him. Maybe that's the deciding factor for him to go to that college. That costs money, man.
Facts.
$100,000 payoffs they were doing, scamming one of the shoe companies.
They about to have to start letting them go to the NBA out of high school again. That's the only thing that's gonna happen.
Or are they going overseas?
No, not most of them.
Not most of them, but they can.
I mean, yeah.
So you can't go into the NBA no more from high school?
One year.
You gotta do 1 year. So everybody doing one and dones anyway. Most high recruits just going to college. You only getting that player for 1 year. So that fucked up. It fucks up college too, to be honest. But now that we knowing they paying motherfuckers, I really shit crazy. I mean, they need to pay them though. To be honest, they need to set up some type of payment situation for college athletes, man. That's the only way it's gonna work.
There's so much money in college.
Yeah, because you selling their jerseys. They've been video games.
When I was doing all that stupid shit in '87, I left fucking Aspen overnight, and I ended up. Dog, I was so paranoid that night when I left Aspen. Mm-hmm. It was the night after Thanksgiving, 1986. I left with an ounce of the prettiest cocaine.
Oh shit!
You ever saw in your life. In the height of my cocaine addiction, I showed up with a pound of Fugazi weed.
Oh man!
And I already owed this chick like fucking 15 grand. Like, you gotta do me a big favor. I know I owe you money. I know you heard this story before. But I got a client and he needs this. I think it was a half ounce. Mm-hmm. And I go, I'll leave this weed as collateral. This weed looked great, but it was a Fugazi. Somebody sold it to me and scammed me. I'm seeing shit from those mushrooms. I just saw the screen turn on me like I was at the doctor's office and you're taking
I'm holding it together. I'm sitting there. I'm trying to hold it together.
What are we talking about?
I saw a few creepy things. I'm just being cool though. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
It's the mushrooms, man.
No. We're talking about something before the mushrooms. I was telling you a story about.
Oh, using Aspen.
And was I in Aspen? I don't know what the fuck I was.
You left Aspen with the prettiest cocaine in the house.
Oh yeah, the Fugazi weed.
And he gave you the Fugazi.
And I gave you the Fugazi weed. Least I had a couple grand in my pocket that I owed to people. Like I told people, give me the money, and I'll come back in an hour with an ounce of coke. And they would go, how you gonna do it? Don't worry, I got it all figured out. Yeah. I scammed like 4 fucking people.
Wow.
For like 2 grand.
Damn.
And we drove like 3 hours overnight. And then I couldn't stop snorting, so we had to go to a hotel. Mm-hmm. So me and her were checking through a hotel, through 2 lines of coke, and we check out and drive an hour and check into another hotel.
Oh my god!
We thought the cops were chasing us. Every hotel we went into.
That's that fucking paranoid.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
That is terrible though.
That's a terrible.
There's nothing worse than owing somebody, man. That whole situation of just, oh man, it's scary. It's scary. that's scary. That's a slippery slope. Especially drugs. Like when there's them drugs involved and money and shit, man.
I feel so bad for my ex-wife. That poor girl. She was fucked up that night, and I had to drive and I was paranoid as fuck in that car. Jesus Christ, I was seeing so long ago. And then we went to her. We landed in Boulder. Her parents didn't know that we were together. They knew, but they didn't know we lived together. So the first night we showed up at her sister's house, Mish. She lived on the hill in Boulder. And Mish let us sleep on the floor in the basement. Like we were, and I had like 1 8-ball left.
Oh shit.
In the middle of the night, I started snorting it, and I remember her looking at me going, "What the fuck are you doing?" I go, "You know what I'm doing? Take your panties off." And I was like, "Yeah." I was gone. I was 20-something years old. I was gone, and we stayed there for a while. And I think I got like a weekly apartment that had roaches and shit. And my roommates, they were as coked up as I was. Oh, what I'm getting to is we're talking about boosters. I got a job right away as a car wiper at the Boulder Puddle Car Wash in Boulder. Great place, great people. The owners are great people. Him and his wife. They were boosters, bro. They went to every game. They flew to every bowl game. They went to all the dinners. I forget how much they donated out of that place. That money was that place was a a cash register, especially in the winter because of the salt and the ice. Oh my God! After it snowed and the sun would come out, there'd be a line from here all the way down to fucking Magnolia. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah.
You'd be wiping cars all fucking day.
Making tons of tips.
The car wash business in those days, guys.
That's crazy.
I see the car wash business. We got 3 car washes around here. You get in and out of there. It takes a half hour. They ain't doing nothing. They're all we were professionals at the puddle.
Yeah.
I started as a car wiper downer guy.
Car wiper downer.
And then I got promoted to the guy that drives the car out.
What's that?
So when the car comes out of the tunnel,
Okay.
it stops. I gotta get in it, slam the door, put it in gear, and drive it to whatever station's open.
Okay.
For the guys that drive. And I thought I was all cool and shit. It took me about a month in November and December of wiping down cars. And I showed up on time every morning, 15 minutes before but I was also robbing them.
Okay.
Sometimes people give you $3, you only put 2 in the basket.
Okay.
Or you put 1 in the basket and keep 2 with the receipt. So I was also, when I was a car, I learned how to steal when I was a fucking a wiper. And then when I was a fucking car driver, listen, you take 10 cars, you take 50 cents from each car.
Yeah.
That's $5. You know what I'm saying? $5.
Yeah.
That's 2 fucking heroes from Subway. So between that and stealing tips, plus $7.50 an hour. So I was the guy that got in the car and drove it out and they were
That's the best job at the car wash, huh?
No,
I think wiper is better because you can steal more tips.
It gets better.
Oh shit!
I quit. And
Fuck
then
them.
one day I was walking by because I moved down the corner when I got married, and the guy beeped at me, and he called me on. He goes, "What's up? How you doing?" We started talking. His name was Rich. I still owe this guy my life. I think about him a lot. He was a good, solid white dude, bro, in Boulder. And he goes, "You looking for a job?" And he goes, "I'm looking for a host, a salesman. When you pull up, you got to sell them products."
Like air fresheners and shit?
Everything.
No, like packages, like cleaning packages.
Like, how you doing?
Okay.
DB in the motherfucking house and shit.
What you want?
Looking
right.
good like a motherfucker. What are you going to get the dog today? I'm going to get the usual. What's the special? You know what I'm saying? There was always a special. So the special, I would rope you with shit. Like, the special is this.
I already
For
see that.
$9.95, I'll throw in the rims for you. But do me a favor. let me get you for $2 for the wax, because the wax was $10 and I wouldn't put it on the ticket. Dog, I had and then the girl inside came to me one day. I was selling outside and I was scamming a little bit, but there wasn't much room to scam. The scam was when the girl from the register inside came to me and she goes, "We're making a lot of money here. You're making them a lot of money. You're a good salesman. What if you did it this way and I'll split the money with you?"
Damn.
Dog, that bitch was giving me a ton of money every time I worked. Like I was a coke fiend with a wife and a kid. And I would work 3 days a week. I was making $2,000 a week. We were stealing $2,000 a week. Now, we were splitting $4,000 a week.
On the car wash.
And dog, it was 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It was month after month that somebody would come out, and then I would ask them if they were paying cash, and I'd put C on there. So she would know when she'd ring them up that she didn't have to ring them up.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was.
So you were just stealing all the cash ones?
The whole fucking register every fucking day.
Damn.
Not me. This chick was robbing them, and then she would come out to me throughout the day and just give me 200, 150. I would leave there with fucking 700, 600 cash. I was living like a doctor, and nobody knew it. Nobody knew it. And I kept doing it month after month after month after month. And about the 8th month, I started getting paranoid. I'm like, listen, these people are stupid, but they ain't that stupid. Somebody's gonna figure out this scam. And it was, dog, I gave him my notice, and that last 2 weeks, I robbed with 6 hands. We started figuring out how to rob the credit cards.
Damn.
Oh my God.
And we were getting them for $1,000, $1,500 a day. She was sad. When I quit, she's like, "Joe, you don't understand, you cannot quit. I'm making too much money. I've just bought a new car." She went over her fucking head. This chick was 21. But the reason, she was younger than I was, the reason why I was doing it with her was she had cover. She knew somebody in the police department. Her uncle, her dad was a sheriff or something. We always had an out.
Yeah.
She always said she had an out. So one day I was like, you know what, bro? I ain't stupid. I've been to prison already.
You know she was gonna tell.
I've been stealing for years. No, I knew that they were gonna figure it out. And if they figured it out, I was on probation. You know how I got on probation? Because I worked there in the DA, and I became friendly with the DA. I didn't know he was a DA. I just used to talk to the guy.
Damn.
And one day I asked him what he did, so I told him what I did, and he goes, "Oh my God, I remember that case." So him and I started talking, and one day I went to him and I go, "Listen, I want to move back to New York, but I can't because of the probation." And he goes, "Have your attorney draft something and send it to me." His name was Wise, Bill Wise, something. I think he got fired after the John Bonet thing. But that guy got me off probation at that car wash.
Yeah.
Plus, I got to see all the undercover cops.
Okay. Yeah.
That was really interesting.
That is dope.
That was an education.
They get their cars washed publicly?
Yeah. I mean,
That's weird.
We had an account with the police department.
Oh.
Okay, so they would come in and say either Boulder County Sheriff's Office or Boulder County Police. Boulder County Sheriff's Office were kind of weird, because if you're a Boulder County Sheriff's Office, you work a different place. So people don't recognize you're originally from Denver or Boulder, so how the fuck are you an undercover cop? So what those dudes would do would be like go to Fort Collins. But I would also see the guys that would come in to work from other jurisdictions that would get their car wash on their own. So I got to learn how they were starting to bust people. And then finally, after 6 months, there was one undercover cop that was cool. And he knew what I had done, and he knew that I knew. And we started talking. And we started talking about criminals that I had been doing time with that he busted.
damn.
And it was, dog, it was I learned a lot at that fucking place. I learned how to sell there. That was my first real experience with upselling people and bumping them up. Like, I'm making you pay more for what this special is, but I'm tricking you. It was the fucking, and everything was air. Like they told you that this thing only cost $2. This stuff costs 10 cents.
Yeah.
Even if it says 69 cents, if you drop it 10 cents, we're still making a profit. You still get a percentage of it. Dog, I made money there also. The pay plan, at the end of the week, you had a commission, I would pull $17 an hour out of that.
Damn.
That was a lot of fucking money in 1990, guys.
Yeah.
This is a year or two before comedy. I had a little scam. I was in the halfway house. Dog, if I would have got caught stealing from there when I was in the halfway house, that would have cleaned me up for years. And for years I quit. But the point of the story is, they were big, big, big time boosters. Like they gave half their fucking salary in that car wash to the University of Colorado, and they got like 50-yard tickets, and they got the special blankets, and they also gave jobs to the University of Colorado football players.
Yeah.
One of my first friends, you know what movie I went to see with him? You weren't even born when this movie. Me and him met. He was like a tackle, and he was wiping cars, and he had a lot of black football players working. And that's one thing I gave the guy. But I guarantee those motherfuckers were making a lot more than I was making. You know, at least because they were football players. But me and that kid double dated one night, and we went to see Golden Child.
Golden Child, the Eddie Murphy movie?
Eddie Murphy. You remember
I was born in. I was born in 81. I think that was out,
Yeah, that was 88, 89.
Yeah, I was born in 81.
You ever see that movie, Lee?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Golden Child was tight.
Golden Child was
The little Chinese boy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember that. That was tight.
What a crazy fucking world, my friend. Now I know why you rap. Let me get some shout outs here real quick. Get the party started. Ask you some more questions. Irritate you a little bit.
These mushrooms.
Dylan James Freisch, I love you. Ryan Siegel. Daryl Wade West. Tom Gavis Naus, his daughter, and his daughter. Tom Gaines and your beautiful daughter. Give her a shout. I know she's 9 years old. Seth Reese, Payne David, Kevin Dome, and Christian Beatty. You know I love you, motherfuckers. Don't forget March 10th, working out with Uncle Joey at the Ice House, $15 on the Saturday, 7:30 show. You'll have her back in the apartment by 10:30, doing the dirty. And then March 21st, on a Wednesday night, the first show sold out. So they added a second at 10:30. Fuck work on the 22nd. Fuck it. Start on St. Patty's Day and keep going to the 22nd.
That's right.
What's going on with you, player? You performing? You doing the festival still?
I got Chicago coming up March 12th, I think. And then I go to Iceland March 16th, my birthday. And then I'm in Alaska in April. But for the most part, I'm pretty chill. I'm working on this album, so I can't really. I gotta finish music. I gotta make some music, you know.
Now you have a label, your own label?
No, I'm signed to Warp Records, which is pretty much a UK-based label, an independent label from Brian Eno. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. I like it over there. I get to go to London a lot, you know. So that's the good part about it. And I was always a fan of that label too, because they just put out a lot of like experimental and cool stuff. And there's not really too many rappers on the label, so it was kind of like, you know, it's cool. It's a cool place.
I can't believe you never really listened to the Eagles earlier.
Nah, I never listened to the Eagles. You always put me up on the good old school shit though. That's why I fucks with you.
That was one of these nights was one of the first real rock songs. I was like, wait a second. I'm feeling this shit because I refused to listen to rock music. Like I didn't like the long hair. This is when I was a karate dude and shit. I was smoking pot still. And Bruce Lee was dead and I was still a little pissed off and shit. Bruce Lee died when I was 10. I was pissed till about 11 and a half, 12 and shit. Till I discovered women. Till I discovered that little chick. Bruce Lee was my life. I went from Bruce Lee to that little dry hump and that little skinny bitch.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy shit. I don't even know what we're talking
I'm talking about the Eagles.
The Eagles. So I was in Miami when that song came out. I was a kid in Miami, and I went nuts. I went home and bought the fucking album. That one of these nights, the first one, and then I bought Hotel California, and that shit was fucking just straight up brilliant.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait to get home from school at 3 because nobody was home till 5. And I would go downstairs and play in the living room, and I would air guitar the whole side of Hotel California, the New Kid in Town, and all that shit. I love the fucking
I'm gonna
Eagles.
check it out. I'm definitely check it out.
And then the one with the Indian came in, the bass player,
The Big Indian.
and they did the Long Run, and that's a good album too, dog. That's a badass album. You know the Brothers Johnson are? You know the Brothers Johnson are?
No.
Put on Brothers Johnson. Let me see. I thought you knew about Brothers Johnson.
Who doesn't know about Brothers Johnson?
What happened, dog?
I said, who doesn't know about Brothers
I know,
Johnson?
shit.
Me
I want
either.
to see you two. Brothers
I
Johnson.
know.
What year
These
is
guys were called, this had to be 75.
Okay.
These guys were two brothers, two family. I'm not saying African American. I'm saying they were really brothers. Real life.
What brothers?
Brothers Johnson.
Brothers Johnson.
They had a couple big hits.
There we go.
All right. I'll be Strawberry Letter number 23. You don't know this shit?
Maybe.
Yeah, you do. You know this shit, dog. Right there, that one. They were two brothers that were funky, but they could play the guitar and they could play the bass. They were called...
Yeah, I know this.
Okay. And then go to that next one right there. I'll Be Good to You. Right
I
there,
know
the
that
one with
too.
the blue in the top.
Right
You
now?
remember this
You wanna
shit?
go right now?
Yeah, I know
No,
this.
tomorrow, Lee. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
I know
now.
this.
How dare you?
This was my jam when I was a kid. You know, they used to come to the Comedy Store. When I first got there, they were friends with Chewy. When I saw him at the Comedy Store, I nearly fucking died. The dude with the big natural. But this is one of the biggest songs. This was when I was in love with New Yorker. That was her name.
Just how you feel.
Yeah, it's fire.
Instead of I wanna know.
This is my old school. This is my shit. My fucking grandma used to listen to.
It's real. Oh shit, here we go. Boom, 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 boom.
There is a reason, yeah, for the things that I say. I wanna love you, girl.
What's up, Lee?
Going through it.
We're going deep in
feeling
the
it.
murky waters. We're done with this fucking. Oh
I know
shit!
this.
All right, click onto my boy right there. The third video on the way down. Just out of respect.
Yeah, I was gonna
Let's
say,
do a little
yeah,
Orange Juice Jones. Just out of respect. Click
This is
onto
one of
that.
my favorites, man.
Don't ask no questions. This is when black people are black
What?
people. This is the
where-
last. This is it.
Man, he has the best talking part.
If anybody knows Orange Juice Jones, and you get him on the podcast, please contact me immediately.
He's definitely a legend.
This guy is one of my all-time favorites.
So player, man. What? Never be the same.
Oh, speed it up, Lee. Speed it up to the middle right there.
Yeah, I got it here. The talking part.
Speed it right there. Hit it, Lee. Oh, shit. His cousin showed up. This is one of my all-time favorite jams.
It's him. Look at him, man.
He's committed.
He's committed.
to the
He's all the
part.
way in.
You think there was an acting school? This guy's the real shit.
Hey,
Hey,
baby, how
here
you
you go.
doing? Come on in here. Got some hot chocolate on the stove waiting for you.
That's right.
Listen, first things first. Let me hang up that coat. Yeah. How's your day today? Did you miss me? Oh, you did. Yeah, I missed you too.
That's right.
I missed you so much I followed you today.
Oh, this nigga creepy.
Now close your mouth, cause you cold busted.
You cold busted.
That's right, now sit down here. Sit down here, so upset with you, don't know what to do. My first impulse was to run up on you and do a Rambo. Whip out the jammy and flat blast both of you. I ain't wanna mess up this $3,700 Lynx coat.
Look at him saying, trying to copy you.
Chill.
I'm trying to copy him now.
That was the bank. Took out every dime.
Every
I
dime.
wouldn't cancel all those credit cards.
Look at him with a Puerto Rican flag.
How much counts? Yeah. I stuck you up for every piece of jewelry I ever bought you.
Yeah.
That's right,
Stuck
everything.
you up, man.
Everything.
Look, he's back to the slums.
Nah, don't go looking in that closet, cause you ain't got nothing in there. Everything you came here with is packed up and waiting for you in the guest room. That's right. What was you thinking about? Huh? What you trying to prove? Huh? He's with the juice.
He's with the juice.
I gave you Gucci handbags, blue diamonds. I gave you things you couldn't even pronounce. Now I can't give you nothing. Cause you still young.
You still young,
That's right,
man.
you're still young. I hope you learn a valuable lesson from all this. You know? You're gonna find somebody like me one of these days.
That's right.
Until then, you know what you gotta do? You gotta get on out of here with that alley cat coat wearing, hush puppy shoe wearing, saw you with. Cause you dismissed. That's right. Silly rabbit tricks are made for kids. Did you know that? You without me like cornflake without the milk.
Yeah, I think Orange Juice Jones got his heart broke before.
Trying to get a nut.
That's what happens to men. That's what happens when women break a man's heart, man. You know
He
what I'm
fucked
saying?
her world up. He closed the bank account.
Somebody fucked his world
You
up.
remember this right here? Leave this on. You
Club
remember this?
Nouveau?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit.
I know Club Nouveau though, but I got to hear the song.
You remember this. This is old school right here for you, too. This is another good one for you, D. Oh, shit. What? Oh, shit. This is old school. This is about the time I went to prison right here. They were,
Oh my God. What? This is straight up cocaine music. That's exactly what this is.
How do rumors get started?
Oh.
Started by the jealous people, and they get mad since something they had and somebody else is holding. Tell me that temptation very hard to resist. These wicked women,
ooh, they just don't fit.
maybe you think it's cute,
That's right.
girl. I'm not impressed. I tell you what
That's some
time.
old school shit for you right there,
That's right.
dog. Listen, we're just trying to fucking drop some knowledge on you on a Thursday fucking morning. What else you gonna do with your life? here?
Exactly.
My man D Brown is in the house.
What's up, though?
Something's going fucking down this weekend.
I know we going deep.
I'm not doing nothing. I got a play date on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Keep it light.
I got swimming tomorrow with her 4:30. I gotta drop her off. I gotta go get my fucking glasses tomorrow because my eyesight is gone. Young people, cherish your fucking eyesight. Cherish it. And you know what, man? The fuck between the computer and, getting off the blow. That was the demolition of my eyesight. I had great eyesight all my fucking life. And about 44, I started writing on the computer. And immediately, dog, my eyesight went somewhere. But it was okay. It was manageable.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed on top, but I got the glasses. I got the reading glasses. God forbid you lose your reading glasses.
Oh, man.
It's like dropping that gram of Coke at the restaurant with your last $100. You fucking panic. I kept breaking my glasses. It was a fucking nightmare. And then I started taking people's advice. Just go to Costco and buy the 10 fucking eyeglass kit.
Damn.
So you can have, I mean, you need them everywhere.
Damn.
And then, bro, it gets to the point where you can't even read checks
Damn.
at a restaurant, like even with the glasses on. And that's to the point I'm at. I catch myself watching TV with my left eye. That means my right eye is gone or something. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go get fucked.
And I bet it's getting worse for us. Like, we staring at phones and computers all
Yeah,
day.
I need glasses. I know it.
You think it accelerates the
That
fucking...
shit probably fucking us up.
Yeah, because we hold it right next to
I
our
mean,
faces.
I have admit my fucking... I don't see as well as I you know, I can see it's
How old
changing
are
a
you
little
now?
bit. I'll be 37.
And you feel it already.
Yeah.
I didn't feel it till I stopped.
I know
doing
I could
coke.
tell it's different, man. Like, I used to be. I could see way better.
I
But
could
we've
see
had
10 years
computers for a
ago.
lot longer. I've had a computer since
Yes, forever.
like
Shit.
middle school, probably. I think.
because I was always a
Elementary
reader. I got to tell you guys, I was always a reader. I got trained in the 7th grade when I got left back. The fucking dude made you read one book every month, and he gave you an oral fucking exam. He wouldn't make you do a book report. He'd ask you questions
Yeah,
about the book. And I love it. Till today, I still just read this fucking book in 3 days, this corporation.
Yeah.
I love it, but I don't know what happened. I started writing early in the morning, and that's when I noticed it. After about a year on the computer, I know with age it deteriorates, but it went quick at that point.
Damn.
At that point, it went from like fucking 10 to 7, and I was like, wow, this is noticeable. Right now, I'm at like 3.5. Like, I have to squint. I have to get the fucking iPhone and get the light out, even with glasses. I don't even know what I'm up to. You know, you
that's
buy
fucked
these
up.
at CVS. You buy these and you lose these. And I'm up to like fucking 2.75 or 3.0. I don't fucking know.
Damn.
So I really went to the eye doctor there. I basically got to get that 10 to 10 and take number fucking 3 and send online. They pick my number. And I got to get my glasses. And I got to get the fuck out and maybe train tomorrow.
Yeah.
What do you got going on, my friend?
I'm just kick it. I don't know. Probably see a couple friends, you know. See what y'all up to. I don't know. I'm just playing it by ear for right now. Thought it was gonna be nice out here, man. But fuck. I guess. I don't know. Just
Before you dropped your record label, I mean, were you struggling at all in the beginning?
Hell yeah. Took me forever. I didn't put out my first project on a label till I was 30. So my whole 20s I was trying to be a rapper, so
Are you serious?
yeah. My first album didn't come out till I was 30 really. I mean I had mixtapes before then, but I would go, like I said, I would go to New York, take a Greyhound New York on the weekend.
And how would you make a living as a rapper?
I was selling dope then. Selling weed.
So you would sell weed to rap?
I pretty much how I put out my first project that I did myself, Hot Soup. I did that off weed money pretty much. Just paid my own studio time, bought beats, you know, and just put it
How
out.
much are beats?
I mean, now, back then it was like I would just work with one producer, so I just, you know, cash them out like that. So it wasn't like I was buying beat by beat, you know. But beats, man, it's a slippery slope now. That's a slippery slope. That could go. You can. I mean, I don't know. It's a slippery slope.
You play a piano at all?
No, I played trumpet a little bit when I was in elementary. That's the only instrument I played. But I've just recently started taking guitar lessons, just to have something to do with my time, man. Just not having at least something to make me, you know, have more musical knowledge.
Makes you think. No,
Yeah.
from a different angle.
And it's
Makes you
hard
look
as
at
fuck,
it.
I guess, because I got small hands. So, but it's been cool. It's just something to do. Get out the house, you know. So I've been doing that. But for the most part, yeah, I'm just really want to finish this album. So the next few months, I'm really just got to lock all the way in and knock it out. But I'm saying I've got a good. I know what I want to do now. That's the thing, you know. I think that's the hardest part for me is just figuring out what I want to do, what I want it to sound like, and I'm pretty much got that. So now it's just all about executing. So I'm at that point now. So we'll figure it out. But I hope to have it out shit before this year over with. You know.
Takes time.
Yeah. I mean, I just work on it every day. That's all I could do.
Especially when you want to
Trust
do
the
it.
process. Got to
It's
trust
like
the
right-
process.
It's like right now I'm waiting on Netflix. There's nothing I can do. Mm-hmm. I could just keep going out, or I could sharpen the material. So when Netflix calls, I cut it down to fat.
Yeah.
It's a 30-minute fucking special. That's what I'm trying to do right now. You know what
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Same
You
shit.
know my boy Lee's a good fucking writer.
Yeah.
My boy Lee's gonna do well in this.
That's right.
I'm trying.
That's right, Lee. But yeah, for the most part, I just want to, cause and then you know, like I said, I got the movie coming out, and around that time too. So we'll see how that works out too.
When is the movie coming out?
It come out in August, so that should be tight. So I'm
And
going at
coming-
least.
You coming back for the premiere, the whole thing?
I don't know. It depends. Shit.
They invite you back?
Yeah, if they invite me, I'll come. But for the most part, shit, I hope y'all be on the road by then. I want to at least put the album out around that time, or maybe a little bit after. I don't know, but hopefully. Most likely with me, I always put an album out like October, November, every 2 years. So it should be coming. It should be good.
Well, you look good. You're healthy.
And then I toured that shit for 3 years.
No festivals.
Not really.
The festivals start in the summer, right? Like more like May. And
in the
shit.
summer.
That's when you get locked into. But man,
but I just see with me, I put out my album. It's like almost been 2 years, so I gotta hurry up and put another one out to get back, because I played all the festivals last year with my. Every time I put an album out, I play them, and then I gotta chill. You can't, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I play like I'm going to Slovakia and shit like that, So I don't know.
Slovakia.
Is that what it's called?
I don't fucking know. I failed geography, Jack.
Is that a place? But I think I'm going there.
But it's amazing, like these other countries that, like in Cuba, they have a heavy metal scene. Mm-hmm. Like this hidden heavy metal scene.
They love rap everywhere, man.
And
it's
they
crazy.
love rap everywhere, It's a universal. Fucking music is so fucking universal.
It's crazy. But yeah, I love like Europe. I got a bigger fan base in Europe than I do in America.
Are you fucking serious?
More strong. I feel a more stronger fan base here.
In England?
Yeah, just Europe. Period. When I go over there, I'm at least when I tour over there, I toured months. So I'm
Germany.
I just was over there. Shit, with Running Jewels.
Where are you popular? And who do you do these tours with?
I just did the last one with Running Jewels, but usually I do. Every time I put an album out, I tour in the States and then I go overseas for a few months. But yeah, for the most part, I just hit up Europe and Germany. Yeah, been everywhere pretty much. Austria.
Africa?
I've been to Africa.
Where in Africa?
We went to we did a thing with Adidas and we went to Soweto.
What the fuck is Soweto? Is it close to
Soweto,
Nigeria?
it was in the slums, like where the huts and shit at. Like they had us out there.
No hotels?
Yeah, we was into hotels, but they took us to the real shit. We went to the real
lions.
I ain't seen no lions. I didn't see no lions, but they did take us. We rode 4-wheelers through like the jungle. That shit was tight. That was fun. But I had a great time out there though. That flight was long as fuck though.
How long is the flight?
I think it was like 18 hours, maybe 20 hours, something like that.
I don't know.
I was drinking lean then though. I was drinking syrup then, so I slept the whole flight. I swear to God.
When was the last time you drank lean?
Shit, 2-3 years now.
Damn, you miss it.
I mean, it's just like but the type of lean that I like, they don't make no more. So
which one?
It was Activist. So once that got discontinued, that was like, because all the other shit really tastes like cough syrup. Like Activist was good. That shit was sweet. That shit just was. It was addictive.
And they just stopped making it.
Yeah, because Justin Bieber they kept catching Justin Bieber. That's when he was going crazy, and they raided his house and they pumped all that syrup or something. So, and then activists ain't want that because they was thinking, what if Justin Bieber fucking overdose off this shit? Then they don't want that shit on their name. So they just discontinued the syrup. But they do that with how they do that with drugs, and then they come bring it back a few years later or change the name or something. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the syrup. The thing is about it, this shit is expensive, man. When it got to the point when it was $100 a line, like, fuck. Like, that's when it was getting too crazy. And you spending you trying to buy you gotta, I was buying like an 8 every 2 days. And that's like $800.
Of what?
A cough syrup, 8 ounces.
How much?
It was like, yeah, because it got to the point where it was $100 a line.
What's a line?
A line is an ounce. The line on the cough syrup, you know how you got the lines.
Okay.
So every line.
No, I don't know this terminology.
So every line is an ounce, So
$100 for a line, and that's one sip.
Most people would put you can put a line in like a 20 ounce. That'd be cool. But for the most part, you try to at least most people would, if a lot of people sipping, we'll put like a 4 in a 2 liter, 4 ounces in a 2 liter. But for the most part, like 2. I'll put 2 ounces in a 2 liter.
And how long do you get fucked up for?
All night. That one, you gone.
Do you pass out at
You
one
gone.
point?
You gone.
It's
heroin.
It's
heroin.
Syrup.
I've had it before. They gave it to me the first time I had bronchitis here.
You didn't even bring it over.
It was great.
You ain't pour it up though. You take.
I didn't know what it.
What do you mean pour it up? You mix
gotta
it with.
pour it up into some soda. My favorite was
straight.
My favorite was pineapple Fanta, and that shit tastes amazing. Or the Sprite remix, the clear Sprite. That shit tastes amazing. Don't get me, you got me zoned out. like I can taste it. Like that shit'll make you relapse.
I'm high on the fucking edibles.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
with the
fucked up.
mushroom. Jesus Christ. I took like one of those little fucking 2.5 Xanaxes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had
Hell, you
anxiety
know.
earlier today. Bro, I can't watch the fucking news no more.
What's going on with the news, man?
Last night a plane caught on fire.
Did it?
You know, yeah, in LAX, the engine. I like the news, but I don't like the news no more. Like, I enjoy the news, but I don't like the news no more, dog.
Ever since Diane Sawyer left,
Nah, you know what, man? It's been fucking about. It's been the last year. It's just too fucking political, and then it's bad news. Mm-hmm. Like it's never, you know. I could live with some stuff. The other day I was watching a documentary. Not really a documentary, like a miniseries about that chick when I was a kid that had the machine gun that went with the army and then they robbed the bank, the white chick, Patty Hearst.
Yeah.
Patty Hearst.
Yeah.
And that shit, you know, like that was the news when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That was all right. She was like a millionaire's daughter and she got kidnapped by this fucking
Yeah, that was
group.
crazy.
And then they got caught robbing a bank, and people judged whether or not she was doing it voluntarily or she lost her mind. Like, I can live with that. That's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember sitting on the couch the other day watching that. I watched like 2 episodes, and I saw myself as a child eating dinner, watching the news. And this was like the biggest news event.
Patty Hearst, yeah.
Nobody was getting blown up. Nobody was getting shot at the fucking school. Nobody was bad-mouthing the fucking president.
Yeah.
Nobody was, you know, asking questions on their debate. It was just a simple fucking news world. And now I got to open up with fucking this and that. This guy didn't pull his gun.
Yeah.
Fucking this guy, the Democrat. And you're like, you know what, bro? I was having a good I went to pizza with the kids. How good of a time was I having time, Lisa? I had?
oh
You
my
saw
god,
me. How happy was I?
you were blowing straws everywhere.
I was blowing straws. I had my daughter and
It's
her
a sight to be
girlfriend.
seen.
Dog, I go to this
Orangina,
ballet.
popping Orangina.
I go to this ballet right on Wednesdays. I sit, I watch my daughter. And I got to tell you something. I have a great time, man. I'm putting the show together, and 2 of the characters of the show, the one buddy whose dad is friends with Mercy and their daughter, and there's this other dude that's got to be 6'5", 290. He's been trying to lose weight for a while, and he's got 2 gorgeous daughters. He's got one that you look at her at the age she's got to be 5, and you go, I gotta get a fucking shotgun pretty soon. You can tell. Because the mother's a knockout. So she's built like the mother. And she's got big feet. He's tall. So she's got those big feet. Like when you look at a puppy and their feet are really
You know she's gonna be
fucking
tall.
big, and you're like, oh, she's that. Me and my wife were talking about it. I go, you know what? He needs a shotgun for this little girl. My wife agreed. And she goes, you know what? She doesn't need a shotgun. Look at the little sister. The little sister's just as pretty, but she's built like the father, like a fucking tank.
Damn.
So she's like her bodyguard. and shit. But the father reminds me of who's the white dude that produces all the rap
Rick Rubin.
for Jay-Z. Yeah, that he. You know, Rick Rubin used to go to the comedy store a lot.
Oh, I believe, I bet.
A lot. I never really, you know, I'm not telling you I partied out.
Yeah.
I never said 2 words to him. Is he still around producing?
He
He's
just put out. I mean, he
I
got his
listened
own.
to that new Jay-Z album, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
But he got his own record label, American Records. So
Who's
he put
on-
out stuff.
who's on
And he be producing for a lot of rock people and shit too. Like not too long ago, like he always doing like working with like legendary motherfuckers, like bringing them back and shit.
I always forget to play Jay-Z. I always forget to play Jay-Z.
Well, that Jay-Z album was great.
The good, yeah. The last
Great.
one, somebody weird told me to make sure and listen to it. And it's on YouTube, and it was fucking tremendous.
444, yeah.
440, yeah, something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. I didn't really get it.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, for him to as many projects as he's made and consistently, and to do it again like that, like I was very impressed. I thought, rap is it gets, I don't know. Once it feel like it ain't too many 40, like I like the fact that he's breaking it. Like he can be the best 50-year-old rapper. He can be the first one that could be 50 still doing it. Because most of the time they don't let rappers age like that.
It's tough on a rapper on this at 50.
Yeah.
Stand on stage and be going,
He might be the first one.
and be yelling and shit like
He
that.
might be the first
Like
one to
I've
do
seen the video of Prophets of Rage, and even what they're doing, that's exhausting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They're up there fucking working it, man. They're taking it to the next fucking level. That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
Remember when we had that testosterone guy on?
Dr. Belize?
Yeah.
No.
Don't say his name.
Okay.
But one time I asked him, who were your biggest clients? And he told me, musicians. Mm-hmm. He goes, my biggest clients right now are these 50-year-old musicians who go on the road.
Yeah.
They shoot the testosterone.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Not sports, not athletes. They were his biggest clients because think about how
That shit is hard on you, man.
bro, Sabbath was 60 and they're out there doing every other night. Mm-hmm. That's not bad. They were doing 3 shows a week and they knew it. They knew by Friday they were done. They needed 2 days of rest.
And they playing like 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
That's fucking crazy.
That's brutal, man. It's brutal.
Listen, I said it last week, man. I don't know what it was. It was the altitude. You know, I sold out in Denver, so they added a show again. Thank you. Me and Lee got in there at lunchtime. We ate, we took naps, we acclimated a little bit. I got up a little bit and walked around. It was snowing. And I went, I did the 2 shows, dog. I went back to the fucking hotel. I went to bed early.
Hell yeah.
And, dog, I woke up the next morning. I didn't know where I was. I was fucking hurting like a truck hit me. You know, when I featured, you don't give a fuck. I've said this before. You go in and off.
Yeah.
But now as a headline in the back of my mind, you paid. My whole body's in the game.
Yeah.
Like it's involved in the joke. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm Dane Cook. I'm not saying I'm jumping up and down. I'm 280. I can't do it no more. But your whole body has to feel the intensity of the joke. You'll feel it, Lee. In 10 years, you'll go, wow. Where that you learn it. That's something you learn in time. You know, that it's an experience thing that if you're really throwing heat, you're throwing heat from the fucking soul.
Exactly.
Your heart's beating, you're playing the game, you're acting out the joke, you're selling the joke. Sometimes I go back and I go, man, my legs are sore. And I stretch and shit and take a shower, you know? So I give it up for those older guys.
Hell yeah, man.
Who are on the road fucking playing. Rudy Sarzo. How old is Rudy Sarzo? 66 or something. Fucking still goes out on the road and still, you know.
Definitely got to be in shape.
This is crazy. And you guys are young that are listening. When I was growing up, when you were 50, they fucking hung you out to dry.
It was over.
It was over for you. There was no fucking musical career. They shot you in the head. The fact that these guys, that's why I'm fucking bringing it up. Because even technology has kept half these guys alive.
Yeah.
You know, Ozzy Osbourne should be dead on normal paper. I don't wish nobody death. I'm just telling you.
He got a new TV show
from the
now.
drugs he did and the party. And today I heard a story on fucking Ozzy's Boneyard. I have Ozzy's Boneyard. I got MLB baseball. I got the 70s, 80s, 90s. And I got the one that plays Soundgarden all the time. Lithium. That's my shit, Lithium. But I love Eddie Trunk. That's my motherfucker on Mondays. I listen to him, especially when he talks about Kiss and shit. White people, he drives white people crazy when he talks about Kiss. Eddie, let me ask you something. What have you heard about Ace Frehley and Gene Simmons? You know, he's fucking hysterical. I'm happy you got to see you, brother.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy you came to Austin. You were a fucking gentleman. We went out to eat.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
Hell yeah.
You're a bad motherfucker. I can't wait for your album to come out so I could open up for you a few dates.
Hell yeah. I
don't want no money. I just want to, you know, give you back some of the love you've given the show.
Hell yeah. That would be dope. That would be dope.
And Lee, what's going on with you?
You feeling it? Lee's high as fuck.
You ready for another mushroom?
No, I'm good, man.
No. I'm telling you.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
Ooh. See me,
these are mild. These are strong.
These are good ones.
They get to you.
Yeah, they good.
But you don't want another piece.
I'm good for right now.
No, man.
It's fucking Thursday night, Wednesday night.
I want to go drink. I gotta go drink.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta get drunk.
Tonight?
Hell yeah.
You ready to go?
No, I'm not saying that.
No. You going to Hollywood?
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
So tomorrow night, you want to go to the High Times Awards?
Yeah,
whatever?
I'm down.
All right, we'll all go.
I probably just go to the store tonight.
All right,
and just get drunk.
I have no fucking idea what time.
I'm doing a podcast.
What time are you doing a podcast?
4.
Oh, you'll have plenty of time. I want to do a spot tomorrow night too. I wanted to stop at the fourth wall. What time is it right now? No, they're done already.
It's almost 11.
Yeah, no, they're fucking done. Anyway, listen, you don't need for it to be Valentine's Day to fall in love. You could fall in love, whatever. Now, you can't get to know somebody by a profile and by looking at their picture. Lee's single now. I know he's been on eHarmony, looking around, trying to meet people. Is it easier with eHarmony, Lee?
It's great, and their sign-up process is amazing, so your matches are a lot better than a lot of the other sites.
Is that what you've seen so far?
Yeah, like I don't have that. I don't have any other app. I just deleted every other app recently, so it's the only one I use.
Well, eHarmony is unlike many other online dating sites because eHarmony takes steps that other dating sites wouldn't even think about. They're built to help you find lasting, meaningful relationships, not just a shallow hookup site where you meet at a hotel and nobody knows nothing and she's drunk and you're drunk. Who needs that aggravation in their life? Next thing you know, you realize she's an escaped convict and her husband's been looking at him. He's with the cartel. You don't need that aggravation. What I'm trying to say is they've helped over 1 million people find their perfect match. eHarmony uses years and years of science, data, and psychological research to send you the right matches. Nobody does that. eHarmony brings compatible people together. Think about it. How much longer can you sit there every night listening to podcasts? I mean, there are plenty of hookup sites out there. Don't get me wrong. Every once in a while, you got to do what you got to do. But this is not what eHarmony is. And what I'm going to do is this, okay? You're lonely. You want to give it a shot. The holiday, I don't know. You want to hike this summer. You want to meet people. Right now, you get a free month with eHarmony when you sign up for a 3-month subscription. What you need to do is enter code CHURCH at checkout. So stop waiting and start your journey to a satisfying, meaningful relationship. I mean, it can be fun to play around with online dating app, but listen, you're getting older, you want responsibility, you want a family, but most importantly, you want to fall in love with somebody and have a meaningful relationship. There's one app built to bring you real love, and that's eHarmony. Come see how different eHarmony can be and how it can change your life. Go to eharmony.com right now and get started. Enter code CHURCH at checkout. I also want to thank Onnit for always sending me, taking care of my mental state with Alpha Brain and Shroom Tech Health and Shroom Tech
Sport
and Shroom Tech Immune. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? My memory's fading. It's 10:53 at night. I've been talking shit for fucking 10 hours today. Anyway, you know how we do it here. Give Onnit a try. You don't like the Alpha Brain? Don't send them back. They still give you 100% money back guarantee. Who does that in the business? Nobody. Go to Onnit.com right now and press in.
Church.
Back. Fuck yeah. 10% off right off the top, delivered to your house. Aubrey will be here at the end of March to talk to you people about what he's doing and his new book. How's that for you? And also, Fuji-gi. You're a fat fuck. You want to train, but you don't know what to do. Let me tell you something. I've had 1,000 people give me gis and presents. And Fuji is the best for the fat guy. Because if you're in somebody's garden, they're trying to pull you down. Most, I'm telling you. I had a gi from a couple places. They just rip, especially training at Alberto Cranes, because those guys pull the fucking sleeve. My Fuji gis are tip-top magoo. And they're quality, and they're cheap, and they're fucking durable and dependable. And if you're a big guy, go to Fujisports.com right now and press in.
Church.
Bam! And get 10% off on the house and shit. And tell them Uncle Joey sent you. Beside that, always a pleasure to have this guy. This guy's a...
Hell yeah.
This guy's going to be Smokey Robinson in 5 fucking years.
That's right.
He has the class and the charisma of just something, he's my new Ralphie.
That's right.
He's my new brother. He's a good man. He's solid. And if he comes to your town, make sure you stop in and tell him the fucking church sent you.
That's right.
My main man over here, he's a fucking savage.
Love y'all, man.
All right. And Lee Syatt, what's going on, dog? You going on a date this weekend?
Absolutely.
Gonna go out and get yourself a little date on eHarmony. You find yourself a meaningful relationship.
Absolutely.
Or do you just want to play the field?
I just want to see what happens for now.
I mean, I know you. I know what you've been thinking. Danny Brown knows.
And then on March 10th, I'll be with Sam Tripoli and a bunch of great people in Santa Barbara. So go check out Instagram for that. So it's like the Velvet Jones or something. I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me.
All right, well, I want to thank eHarmony. I want to thank Onnit. I want to thank Fujisports.com. I want to thank my main man, Danny Brown.
Thank y'all,
man. But most important, I want to thank you people. Don't forget, March 10th, the Ice House working out. Saturday night, 7:30. No big fucking deal. $15. I'm trying to put this special together. And then on the 21st, they just added a show up there in Nyack, New York on a Wednesday night. Fuck work on Thursday. I love you cocksuckers with all my heart. Thank you for the emails. Thank you for the support. You know the fucking drill. Stay black. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. Keep your eyes open. Uncle Joey loves you. Kick that fucking mule, Lee.
Kick that mule, Lee.